For old LucasArts games, yeah. First time you saw Doom running on a PC was the most magical moment in gaming ever. But you know what? All this talk about this stuff, which is wonderful, by the way, I say, let's put on a wizard hat and get started with some Monkey Island 2. How's that sound? Bobby Prince, thank you. F8 miss, F8 easy mode, safe mode. Yeah, easy, safe mode. No, right. Morton, I had the hardest time getting into safe mode in Windows 98 on this machine for some strange reason. It just didn't want to work. Oh, so I put it in the right spot. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Hot wizards
in your area.
I don't want love. I just want sex. See my orb. Click here.
You never had the swap file on separate partition? You did know that was possible, and you did not know that was possible until I said it here. Yeah, it's one method somebody tells you. There's all kinds of like voodoo that people talk about with swap files. The size, how to place it, the location. But what works well enough that doesn't require anything, just disable it, boot into safe mode, defrag the hard drive, and then, re-enable it. Set it to a fixed size. Rule of thumb is 2.5 times the amount of RAM that you have, but that's not really ideal in a lot of cases. Easy mode, PC Talk, yeah. And thank you for joining us on PC Talk. Until next Tuesday. We'll let the intro play through because I love the intro to this. Linux only worked with swap partitions back in the day. Yeah, swap partitions specifically for Linux. That was a thing. And it was a pain because hard drives were small. How big to make it? It's really hard to change later. Yeah, well, and when Red Hat started, Red Hat and Fedora, I should say, when it became Fedora and later on Ubuntu, they did a really good job about the sort of hands-off install for those early on, and that really helped a lot. Yo, Bobby is good. No updates for years. I wonder if he's doing something else now. Linux. Let's see. I find it interesting that Windows 11 still becomes weird when you disable swap, even with 64 gigs of RAM. It's because sometimes programs are looking for it. It's like they want that swap file, but they don't see it. They need some kind of a... It's also, there's two of them. There's a page file, and then there's a swap file. And the page file is something I don't think you can get rid of. You don't miss having to defrag? That's one of the very good things with using SSD. Yeah, let it trim, which takes no time at all. Like, you can trim, it takes seconds. Even on big SSDs, it takes just mere seconds. You get your 1-year badge in like 3 to 4 days. Oh! Yes, you do. So close. And then you go into God mode. Like this iMuse music system. But yeah, running the defrag took about 45 minutes, and that's on an 8 gig drive. All right. There we go. So we'll load. When we last left our mission, we were here. Windows does that in the background anyway, yeah. It's not much you can do with it. But you're right, it gets a little weird. I think it has to do with the program looking for it. Okay, so we've been to Villa della Butti. The Villa of Big Butts. And they cannot lie. I think we went here once, let's see. Runs MS-DOS defrag. Man, I don't think I've ever seen MS-DOS defrag. Windows 11 I have to use someday, pretty sure, but let's not make me sad. It's something I'll probably not happen for 2023. Well, by 2025, Windows 10 loses support, so you're going to have a couple of options. Switch to Linux, buy a Mac, or just continue using Windows 10 without any more updates and risk a lot of problems. Or the other option, which is the easier way, just go ahead and upgrade to Windows 11. What is really interesting to me is, because Windows 11, Microsoft has set to default where it will not install on processors of a certain era or age, it makes me wonder, all those folks out there that are still running the second, third, and fourth generation, even fifth generation Intel processors, the i7s, i5s, and things that are powerful enough to run Windows 11 fine, they're stuck on Windows 10. Are they going to just disable that block? Because we know it'll work on those processors. People do it. DOS defrags look like Windows defrag, but in text mode. Now that you say that, I think I remember that. The Windows defrag, at least in 98, was or was it XP? One of them was actually it was made by Norton, if I'm not mistaken. Say, anyone know what kinds of music Monkey Island had? In my memory, it's all sampled sound instruments, but I never had MIDI. Am I misremembering, or did the CD versions or Mac versions come with their own faux MIDI emulation? So, the Monkey Island Madness CD that I'm using to play Monkey Island from has Redbook audio, and it sounds exactly like the original Monkey Island MT32, except they've embellished a few things. Like, they added some extra instruments and things like that. It's not completely the same, but it's close. MIDI is MIDI. It's ultimately just a text file that is being run through, a generator of some kind. And the generator could have sampled audio, and it plays those back as certain instruments, or most commonly, it's just FM synthesis of some kind where it's actually creating a bunch of variations of sine waves and square waves and all this kind of stuff and mixing stuff together to make a certain kind of sound. So it depends. Making my PC's void to install 11, yeah. That stupid chip requirement, whatever it's called. Yeah, exactly. 15 years old, Q9550 can run Windows 11 just fine. Yeah, I mean, I was, up until March of last year, I was using an i7 2600K, and it really was, for the most part, working fine, but it was starting to act a little flaky, and I was getting a little concerned about its stability. So does your version use the Redbook audio for the game and just plays it back, or is that just a bonus so you can hear the music if you want? So the Monkey Island 1 on Monkey Island Madness is Redbook audio, but Monkey Island 2, it's MIDI only. So you either have MIDI or you can play it back through PC speaker or your sound card's FM synthesis, like a Yamaha chipset or Sound Blaster or something like that. But in this case, I'm actually running the MIDI to a Munt plugin, and Munt's playing back the MT32. Let's go to the big tree. What's at the big tree? Man, commercials already? It's only a minute and a half. I feel like we've only been talking for like 2 seconds. Walk to the plank. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Use stick. That doesn't seem to work. Ah, Yamaha OPL 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Precisely. Oh, okay. You love your OPL 3 Sound Blaster Pro 2. You have them all. Lucky you, man. Yeah, the SB16 I have doesn't have the Yamaha chipset, but I do like it that it is extremely low noise. So it looks like I need more of these. Let's see. And I'm going to take a wild guess as to what I need to do here, but let's see, can we open that? Taking pictures of a CRT is kind of difficult. You get the flicker. How rustic. No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog. Oh, man. Be right back. Gonna drive home from work. Hey, be safe, PS1. You definitely know why you got headaches for the CRT era. You can definitely see the flicker even if your brain isn't registering it. Yeah. Since there is only one beam that draws a picture one pixel at a time, you'll need the right length of exposure to take a picture that isn't missing half the picture, and you need to start right at the frame or you'll be tearing. The mistake for Microsoft was to block individuals from updating to Windows 11 on outdated hardware. They should have just blocked manufacturers from selling Windows 11 with outdated hardware. But without a hardware lock, a lot of cheap manufacturers would probably exploited it anyway. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'm sure they have a good reason for it. I'm going to hang tight for a moment for this commercial to roll through. I don't want to have anybody miss a storyline, so we're going to chat for a few minutes, and then we'll let that pass. You mostly not use them because you run your MIDI through an SC33 or Casio. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter as long as you have a good low noise sound card with a decent MIDI out, a good MPU. Poor Epic in the commercials. We'll wait for those to roll through. You have them for not MIDI hanging. Well, yeah, there's that too. But not all of them have the hanging MIDI note bug either. So it depends on what models you have. Sadly, it seems like the most desirable ones are the ones that have the hanging note bug. The one I have doesn't have the hanging note bug and is supposed to be one of the lowest noise versions of the sound card. Still haven't solved one last problem for streaming this 386. Most DOS games are at 70 hertz. So, Bumfuzzled, I have no problems capturing 70 hertz video through an OSSC. You also might look for a Sewell Manta. Hang on a second. So, but yeah, I use an OSSC to capture. There you go. Okay, Epic. Welcome back. I paused the game. I'm going to let people get finished with these commercials. Of course, my phone over here just kicked in and is now showing commercials halfway through. Let's see. Mistake Microsoft was to block individuals from updating Windows 11. Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, that's what I was saying just before you said ads were here. So I agree with that. It's I don't know what else they could have done. To kind of stop it. But at the same time, it's like, it just seemed kind of a cheesy solution. MS probably want to be able to ship future changes to all users of Windows 11, so they probably put the cutoff at the hardware they knew they would need for upcoming features. Well, it's like this. Check this out. Okay, so there is a glut of first, second, third generation i-series plus the latter core processors, like from Dell and HP. Like, there are so many of them you can buy a used one refurbished for $100, $200, pretty much all day from various sites. And a lot of them are coming out of basically just refurb centers where they bought them up from offices that were using them for years. And I sometimes was thinking maybe that's why. Maybe they want to keep people from buying refurbs and they want to push people towards a new machine instead of a cheap, $100 used PC. Oh, yeah, Bumfuzzled. Now that's accurate because the cycles, the refresh ends up being translated into frames per second. So you would need a capture card that could capture a variable input of like frames per second. And the capture card I have is 60 frames per second. Honestly, I really don't notice much of a difference. You might, and it might bother you, but anybody who actually watches any of the videos, they're very likely not to notice it. For playing old DOS games with use of CD music exclusively for the music, it's best, in your opinion, to rip the tracks first. That way it's more simple for DOS. Actually, the easiest solution for that, rip it, and if you use something like image burn, it'll automatically detect that it's a multi-mode CD. It will save it into a Q bin format. Like it'll have a Q file, which includes the track numbers and timings, and then it'll have the bin file, which is the actual CD data itself, along with the audio tracks. This is a Q bin file that we're playing from here, and I'll show you what I mean. And yes, I own all of these. I ripped them all for that purpose. So, I actually it saved it as a image file, but either way, image bin, whatever. The Q itself is a text file, just like that. And that's all it is. It shows you all the audio tracks. Madness.img, binary, track 1, mode 1, and then it tells you all the timings for where each index was. It should be, but it doesn't really matter, because one's a data file, the other isn't. There's a German sports car called the Manta. It's the butt of many jokes because its drivers are supposedly stupid. Can't hear Manta without thinking of that. Huh, that's pretty funny. You've got a Geffen scaler, and you've got a data path capture card on the way to directly capture 70 hertz VGA. There you go. Now allows the installation of outdated hardware, but displays a watermark so customers would still be aware that it's not running on the recommended hardware. See, the old PC that I have, this Windows 10 machine that we use to play back, basically it's a Plex server is all it is for the house. It will not. It says it's not supported at all. Like it won't give me the option to upgrade it to Windows 11. Not that I would, but whenever I run updates, it tells me. The car's not even being produced anymore. That's funny. So it's an audio cue, basically. Yeah. Cut off a bit at the bottom. Oh. Yeah. There's a reason for that. I need to make an adjustment to the way the chat box works. Sorry. It was the addition of the cat cam kind of shifted some things, and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Almost all standard VGA, CGA, etc. Modes are 70 hertz, which makes properly capturing them difficult. All right, let's see. We should have no more commercials now. Everybody should be clear. The QBin image file, that's what I always do. As your laptop doesn't have a... Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I borrow my dad's external if I need to burn something. Oh, yeah. To rip, whatever. Okay, so... I have a feeling I need to find another one of these planks. Clearly this is not suitable. Use the plank in the hole. But I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. It doesn't work. There's... I went over Guybrush. There he is, Guybrush. Okay, so is there anything else I can go to on this island yet? I can go here. This is Governor Marley.
Psst, I think there's someone in the
Sitting
bushes
Stan,
there.
welcome in. Yeah, I am well today, yeah. Just glad I'm not at work anymore. Whew. Thanks for the monkey madness. No problem, Rev Brown. You have a good night. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. All right, I guess we'll go back to Ville de la Boutie. You bought a full-height loading external DVD drive just because it reads lightly damaged discs better? The CD rotates more stably. Interesting. Ah, who is this joker? I don't remember seeing him. Hello there. Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again? I said, hello there. My name is Threepwood. Oh, why hello there, Threepwood. You in town for the Mardi Gras? Let's see, sieges are actually ridiculously complicated, and BinQ is the only format that can accurately rip all contents, including multiple sessions. Yeah, exactly. That whole multi-mode thing. Much easier with DVD and BD. Well, they kind of figured out what they did wrong, too. But there's multiple... Like, CDs went through a pretty serious evolution over, like, 15 years, too. I mean, the early discs, I think, capped out at 50-something minutes? And then they kept expanding on that as they got better with the technology. So I kind of get that. Did you ever figure out that game wheel puzzle? Game wheel puzzle. Oh, did I? You know, I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks. Feels like it's been ages. Stream back to source. Oh, there we are. Did you have commercials? Unbelievable. You shouldn't have. You camped eBay for a few months, but finally found a data path capture card that you can use. They're almost all low-profile PCIe cards and are pulls from rack-mount AV equipment, but you finally found one with a full height bracket so you can actually put it in the PC. Interesting. I mean, you could have got creative, made a bracket, you know. CD just add more loudness to your old PCs, yeah. Let's see. Mardi Gras. Oh, today is Mardi Gras. Is it really? BenQ is the only format for burning a bootable Mac CD from Windows. Black magic cards are the way to capture. And for Cheap Guy, hi, I'm Cheap Guy. Yeah, sadly, that is what I have. But I don't want, you don't want to get creative. I thought about doing that, but no, I'll just wait. Let's see, what are you going to do? I'm on a treasure hunt. Is this the right time of year for Mardi Gras? That's where I'm going right now. Bye. Let's see, we'll go with this one. Is it the right time of the year for Mardi Gras? Son, it's always Mardi Gras on Booty Island. I used to be the governor of this island. But I never had any time to come down here and enjoy the party. So I quit, and now I watch out for the mail boat. Which reminds me, I have to get back to work. Hey, wait a minute, old man. Talk to me again. Eh? What was that? Hey, old man, how about blowing off the cannon? How about just blowing off? Thanks, sir, a nice guy. You never thought Elgato cards would be called cheap? Financially, no, they're not. But ultimately, their purpose was primarily to capture things like a modern console. You know, PlayStation 3, 4, 5, Xbox 360, Xbox One, that kind of thing. So they didn't really have an intention to be capturing 20, 30-year-old PC technology. And as such, they have very limited resolution options input. And the frame rate's stuck to 60 frames, so you're kind of stuck with that. No problems with Elgato users, but they have just HDMI, yep. And it's great. If you have, like for example, a Windows XP machine, it has a DVI out, so that's an easy conversion, right? There's no real conversion there. It's just digital. So you plug in the DVI and you plug in the other end of the HDMI, and it works just fine, as long as you stick to one of the resolutions the card supports. The Q file will act like a track catalog with timestamps, but great explanation and reminder, it's actually only a text file. Yeah. You have to be careful. You don't want to edit it unless you know exactly what you're doing, because you could break it. If you don't know what you changed, you're in trouble. I think we all know Red Book for audio CDs. There's also Yellow Book, Green Book, Orange Book, Beige Book, White Book, Blue Book, Scarlet Book, and Purple Book. I didn't know about half of those, but I did know there were multiple other versions of it. Yeah, the data path cards are ridiculous, but they're professional use. Gee, I wonder if it's loaded. Hey, don't touch that. A lot of books. Epic. Epic info. Sign says, Booty Boutique, mementos, souvenirs, and artifacts. Big whoop, unclaimed bonanza, or myth? It was better than the days of setting up the camcorder to record game footage in ye old days of YouTube. First USB cards had composite component in S-Video, but yeah, when consoles removed those outputs, they also removed it from devices, yeah. I mean, that was the entire point originally. They just wanted to bring that in. Yellow Book is CD-ROM. Probably the only one next to Red Book worth knowing about. I couldn't remember. I wouldn't have been able to have told you. Back might be lurky turkey off and on. Hey, I'm glad you got home safely. Gotta wash and fold laundry. Thank you, FS1. I wasn't reading any of this stuff. We read this last time we played. I'll just let it kind of finish. Use the cash to bankroll an advertising firm. Mr. Rogers retired. Mr. Rogers? Did I miss something? Marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub? Oh my god. Okay, you done? Okay, he's done talking now. Let's see. See if we can go to Dread's ship. Maybe he's got something. Where do you want to go? Nowhere yet. Oh, you know what? I do want to go to Fat Island because I think I know. Yeah, that's right. The game wheel. That's why it was familiar. That's why you got your scalers and stuff. Fun fact: Elgato originally made TV tuners. ITV since sold to Geniatech and got into game capture because they saw users using the AV input of the tuners for capturing games. Interesting. Making hooch. That I did not know. Okay, here we go. I swear I remember 2 weeks ago when we ended the stream, I bought all that stuff from the gift shop. That there was something I wanted to try here, and I don't remember now what it was. Mac only TV tuners at that. They were really expensive too. Yeah, the ATI TV All-in-Wonder TV cards and stuff like that. Those were really cool. And I remember those coming out and everybody complaining that they would overheat because there was just so much on that card. I had a Hopage or however you pronounce it. I built a little media PC back when Windows 7 first came out, and I had bought a Hopage for the TV tuner, and it had two cable inputs, so you could watch two channels. Technically watch two channels picture in picture, or record one while watching another, or record two simultaneously. I loved that card. That thing was so cool. You still have a scum wheels from Monkey Island 1 and 2. The password thingies, yeah. The Monkey Island Madness CD doesn't require this. Like, it just boots up and runs. It doesn't actually do anything. Darn it, I should have been... Oh, well, I'll wait for him. More like Hopuk. Hopuk. Ah, well, there you go. I have no idea how you pronounce it. I just had one of them, because how can you forget that name? He wins again. Today is your lucky day, all right? Would you like money again? What was it that he gets other than the money? Let's talk to this guy, because I don't remember now exactly what it was. He just puts it there for all the ladies. That's what it is. Care to make another bet? He even made your special version with the burned paper edges and stuff. Let's see. Could you tell me how the game works again? Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel. If your number comes up, you'll win. Sounds simple. What numbers can I bet on? 1 to 32, or 1 to 32, red or black? Which number do you want? 21 black. That's what won the last time. 24 red. Too bad. Better luck next time. Elgato iTV was basically sold with every TV tuner card for Mac. Hoppa, Teratech, ATI, and a few others. You're really intrigued by the Blackmagic Ultra Studio 4K. It has analog and digital video in, microphone in, video and sound out, integrates seamlessly with DaVinci Resolve, but costs $1,000. Only $1,000? Just kidding. This guy wins every time. You use TV time on Linux. Worked really well, even on slow computers. Okay, so what do we have here? What can I use here? I don't want to polish that. It's too soggy. What can we do with this? I bet you there's a magnet or something I haven't picked up yet. Hey, don't touch the wheel. Okay. Use guy with wheel. There you go. You used some Blackmagic boxes at a conference, but we haven't had the conference for 3 years now, so I don't remember what model it was. Interesting. Oh, to record the sessions. I get you. Have you talked to the guy who keeps winning? That I haven't. How do I get his attention? Because I don't have a cursor. When he's here and he's spinning, I can't do anything. Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe when he goes to walk away, I can get his attention. Nope, cursor is not active. It's been... Yes, it has, because last Tuesday was Valentine's Day. Oh, we can follow him. Oh. Give me the next number. First, give me the password. If this is 1, what's this? 4. Right. The winning number will be 4 red. Thanks. Okay. Okay. That was good. What do you want, kid? What's the next winning number gonna be? First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 4, what's this? Wait, what? If... What was it? Oh my god. This puzzle took you forever figuring out I could follow him. Then the password. I just got lucky. I walked out of the alley after he left. I went, oh my god, I can follow him? Okay. We think we should bet on 4 red. Threaten Carney for money. But that's not how it works. Okay. I don't know. So... How does this puzzle work? We'll just guess. 3. Okay, that's 1 right. Oh, crap, I got it. I got it right. 2 more. If this is 3, what's this? I have no idea. I was stuck on this one for a while last time, too. It's fairly confusing. Well, I'm not seeing... Like, I don't understand how this is... If that last one was 3... If it was 4, 5 was 3... It's a classic children's game. Well, I'm not a classic children. I mean, I'm trying to figure that, like, logically trying to work this out, and it's not quite coming to me. I hate number games. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's saying. I hate number games. Sort of moon logic. It's funny, but also not. I'm going to go with 2. No. It's 5. Okay, we'll start over. Watch again. If this is 5, what's this? I am a classic man-child. I might resemble that. It's probably some messed up linear algebra puzzle. In which case, I'm going to fail. Well, don't make it about numbers then, right? I think you can get him to explain how it works. Oh, so you're a little smart mouth, huh? Well, forget it. Okay. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Happy Fat Tuesday. Have you ever heard of the legend of the mighty Guybrush? Who are you, and what are you doing back here? All right, what's the next winning number going to be? First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. I got lucky the first time. If this is 1, what's this? I don't know, a million? Let's see. If this is 1, what is this? I don't understand. If this is 1, 2? Guybrush Sweetwood. It's 3. If this is 3, what's this? You know I should write these down. Two. The number I need to fund now. He asked her the number. Asked for her number. 4. No. It's 1. But that wasn't 1. This was 1. If this is 1, what's this? Hey, bro, how you doing? It's fine. Even I'm doing okay, I think, if I can figure out this puzzle. We'll call it 5. No. It's 2. This dude doesn't know his numbers. I wonder if he's going to fail me on this, because I'm just guessing at this point. If that's 5, what's this? And Jeff Kev, how are you doing this fine Tuesday evening? If this is 1, what's this? 3. Yeah, fortunately it's not a Sierra game. If this is 2, what's this? It's your hand. Okay, that's 1 right. 2 more. If this is 5, what's this? That's rock on! Rock on! Just kidding. Let's see. We'll say 4? No. It's 3. Well, I was 1 off. We'll start over. Great. If this is 3, what's this? I don't know. 5? No. Looks like a 5 to me. It's 2. Watch again. I'm just not seeing a pattern here. this is 5. Okay, wait a minute. So we'll say 3. So there was a difference of 2. Let's say 4. No. Now you discovered why the right side of the stream was missing? I forgot to disable something, CSS script. I used for transparent chat. Oh no. Oh, I missed the number. Let's see. 2. That sounds good. I before E except after C. There's the kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Mystic, don't do that, buddy. No. Silly cat. Wow, I got one right again. Hang on a second. Mystic, what are you doing? What are you doing back here, huh? Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, that's sweet. He's so sweet. Are you a sweet boy? No, that's not a sweet boy. He looks like a fat baby. He's just really, really furry. He is very, very fluffy. First cat in space was a French cat named Félicette, aka Astrocat. In 1963, France blasted the cat into outer space. Electrodes implanted in her brain sent neurological signals back to Earth. She survived the trip. Hello, father figure. Looked up this puzzle, and I hate it. So, yeah, gonna stay quiet until prompted. Great.
You poke it and prod it and generally make it feel like a piece of meat.
Well, you know, that's what you gotta do. I might end up enlisting the help of chat on this one because honestly, I don't get it. I don't know what he said, so I'm just gonna hit a number. I don't know what number. No. It's 1. We'll start over. Watch again.
This game is ass.
If this
From
is
the
1
bore to the 11th asses of hell.
What is this? Okay. I've got an idea. I'm gonna try something here. I have a plan.
Stupid son of a bitch!
That's exactly it. You got it, Epic. I think I got it. All right, so I'm just gonna say 3. No. It's 4. If this is 4, what's this? 4.
And I'd like a glass of cold gravy with a hair in it, please.
I'm a Cylon. Here, he has a plan. Uh-oh. Mystic, fluffy, and sometimes very curious and unpredictable, and fast. He can be pretty fast. He can just go, you'll see him dart through the camera.
Of course you do.
Oh, crap. What was that first one? What was that first one? Want a tip? Let's see. If this is 1, what is this? I say 4. Not yet. No, so that wasn't it. So my plan... All right, let's try again. If this is 5, what's this? Hang on a second. Beep. Let's see. How about 4? It's 2. Watch again. Beep. If this is 2, what's this? Say 1. Oh, okay.
Want some wang?
This is 1. Oh, how many fingers was that? I missed it. Beep. Son of a gun, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Ah, okay. 3 and 5 fingers. Okay. I'm just gonna have to.
Holy crap!
I think I've got it figured out. I just need to. I need to go through some sequences of it first. All right, hang on a second. We'll start over. Watch again. If this is 3, what's this?
Move.
Uh. 2. Beep.
Move.
It's 5. If this is 5,
That was left-handed.
I'm going to say 2. It's 4. I'm seeing a pattern. I think I'm on the right path. I can sadly not own, or I have sadly not forgotten it yet. Can almost guarantee you haven't almost got it figured out. Well, so far, even though I'm not picking the right answer, what I'm writing down, I'm seeing a pattern. So I didn't see what number that was, so I'm just going to pick a number. I don't know. No. Okay. It's 2. Beep. Watch again.
I have done it.
If this is 2... It's easy. Just count the fingers. The fingers?
I have done it. I go
Wait.
again.
I mean, I know there are people that have more than 5 fingers, but that's really interesting. It makes me wonder if that's actually somebody's hand or, you know, like they legitimately have 6 fingers. You can do it! I know one that has 4 fingers. Well, I mean, it's easy to have less fingers than the average person. You just have one cut off. I mean, not to say I'd recommend it. Let's see. So we're going to go with
I think there's someone in
3.
the bushes there.
Okay. 2 more. If this is 3, what's this?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only
5.
prescription is more cowbell.
That's 2. 1 more. I told you I've got a pattern. If this is 5, what's this? Now, this is one I don't have. Why do I love commands? Hey, there's plenty of them. Now, this is one I'm not sure of because there isn't a number here. It just says it's your hand. So there's no number. Like, this would normally be representative of 0. So, like, if you were to do this, this would mean nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Not a number. So it would be just a hand. But I don't know if that's the right answer. So let's try it again. Let's see if that's what he says. I didn't get this yet. I don't know what this is. Is that his pinky sticking out? If it is... Oh, I know what it is. I'm stupid. Oh, my God. There it goes. Bam. I told you I had it. No, so basically what I did, and I'll show you. Check this out. And this is really bad chicken scratch because I had to try and figure this out on the fly. Don't spoil it. I'll show you. This is what I learned. Basically, he would say a number and hold up a hand with a number. Like he would say, if this is 5, what is this? The answer was 2 because that's what he showed you. So what I found and how I figured out the pattern is I would write down how many he said and then the number of fingers he was holding up and then what he said the answer was. So it was never about the number and it was never about anything else. It was really stupid simple. It was a magician's trick. He had you distracted. Yeah, the first hand. So I made it more complicated than it should have been. I mean, I finally figured it out, but I made it more complicated than it really should have been. Okay, cool. What, you don't remember me? I missed a joke. Oh, wait, hang on a second. But that's okay. You wouldn't have gotten the password right if you weren't a member. The winning number will be 10 black. All right, so pause it there for a moment. Let me see. Get the joke. Classic joke. 5 beer for the lads from the sawmill. I don't think I got the joke. Kraus, how are you, by the way? Doesn't involve any calculations, yeah. 5 beer for the lads from the sawmill. You get it. I'm clueless. Someone lost 2 fingers. Oh. Ha ha! So you're making a joke of this game. 5. I'd like 5 beers for the lad from the sawmill. But then you'd be telling him I really want 3. What you're hearing me say is yeah. My brain's still working on the puzzle, I think. All right, so 10 black, he said, right? Oh, no. I don't want to quit. There we go. 10 black. So the real question is, how does this guy know what the actual winning number is going to be? Morton. These backgrounds are making the artwork for LucasArts games and Sierra from the late 80s, early 90s is absolutely amazing. Really, the artwork for LucasArts going into the 2000s is pretty amazing. It's a good question. I don't know who painted these. That's enough for him today. Okay, Ralphie. See you tomorrow. All you have to do is watch the wheel go round. I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8. I have Godappy. I love Colonel's Bequest. It's my all-time favorite Sierra game. And it really was. And it's amazing even in CGA. CGA composite mode is beautiful. 10 black. You're a winner, kid. Guessing I need to get the items. Which of the fabulous prizes? Take your pick. 60 pieces of 8. Or you can have the invitation to the Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party. Hey, that's what we need. Or you can have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Well, which will it be? I want the invitation. Yay! All right, I guess we can do it 2 more times, right? He wants the invitation. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Save. Ah, 15. Now we're honked. See. Now that I know how this puzzle works, I don't need my little piece of paper to tell me. I just needed to see game shaved. Hey, what do you want, kid? Open up, this is a raid. What's the next winning number going to be? First, give me the password. If this is 2, what is this? 1. Right. Winning number will be 18 black. And a honk. Hey, I should wear my pirate hat. Nah, I have a thing about lice. Und Nebuttel Volrum. What is that? I don't know. Somebody help me. Wow, when I heard it was when I heard it was 13, inflation must be bad in Germany. I have no idea what you're talking about. Pirate? Oh, let's see. We were gonna place another bet, right? 18 black, I think. Oh, I know what language. Okay, kid. Which number you want? I think he said 18 black. Am I right? 18 black? Yeah. Here we go. You're a winner, kid. Oh, good. Which of the fabulous prizes do you want to... Okay, wait. 17 man on a dead man's chest. Ho, ho, yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. Something like that. Mystic didn't interrupt it this time. Is he... Oh, is he down there? I don't know why it's so dim. It should be brighter there. There's plenty of light. Give me the vacation. I really want the vacation. He wants the 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Do you have that song in English? We do, yeah. I mean, of course we do. Of course we do. But as I said, it's usually 13. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was 13 also. I didn't know about when you said 17, I went, whatever.
Want some rye?
Or should do. What do you want, kid? Looking in case that changes. What's the next winning number? First, give me the password. If this is 1, it's 5. Right. Next winning number is 14 red. All right, so we need to do it one more time. I get my 60 gold. I guess I can just keep farming gold off of him, too. I don't think I really need it, but I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to just keep trying. All you have to do is watch the wheel go round. I'd like to place another bet. Why does that other guy keep winning so much? That's a good question. Here's one piece of 8. Get at least, my money back, right? 14 red. Had to think for a second. Like, what was the number again? 13 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho, don't blow the man down. $14 red. You're a winner, kid. YouTube has The Derelict, 15 man on a dead man's chest. Completely different melody, though. Huh. Now, I'm sure it's probably variations depending on where... Well, that's it for me. We're out of money and prizes, and we'll be closing soon. Thanks for everybody who played. Can't we play again? I want to win some more. Well, no. Aw, come on. Hey, what's that behind you? Is that a 3-headed monkey? What? Oh my god, he's got a trapdoor. Reading chat plus short-term memory incompatible. See, you got it right, Magnan. No farming. Boo, LucasArts. I don't really think I needed it anyway. I like his exit, though. That was pretty good. I don't think I can keep this on this pirate hat without it falling. Oh. Timeless exit. Hey, it works, right? Let's see. Now then, we have our invitation to Governor Marley's party. That was an important achievement because, well, we need to talk to Governor Marley. It's his girlfriend, right? Don't want to go to the jail. Don't want to go there. Let's see what we have here. Clean white hanky. Look at invitation. Look at feather pen. When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stands previously owned coffins. Capsized charters, glass bottom boat for sightseeing or special interest voyages. There's a picture of her on it. You are cordially invited to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras blowout. Don't forget to bring this invitation when you pick up your complimentary costume. Hey, we can get a costume now. Please present invitation at the door and wear your costume. So we need to go. Fun fact, the German versions I found on YouTube go from 13 to 17. Lots of different numbers. Yeah, I mean, who knows? All of those were like, they were probably just songs of people saying, just whatever. Who is the fellow with the fake mustache on the wanted poster? He sure looks familiar. I think his name is Frybush Seepwood or something. We just count different. It's because you don't use Arabic numbers, right? Oh, wait. You do use Arabic numbers. Good old times. When this was high-res graphics. Yeah, pretty much. I know. Technically, you do. I'm just being silly. Gorbush Seepgood. There you go. My friend Mancomb Seepgood. All right. What all do we have here? We've got the ship's horn. Made in Hong Kong. Always wanted one of these. This might make a nice wall hanging. What? What is that? Oh, a hubcap. Beware of parrots. Look at manila envelope. Herman Toothbrush. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's funny. Age 21. It is that time of year. It is Goonie Kid. All right, so we're going to go into the library because we have a library card now. Talk to librarian. Pardon me, miss. What do you want this time? I'm looking for a book. I'm looking for a book. What book are you looking for? My local Mardi Gras was last weekend, really. You know, I lived in Houston, which is only a few, 2 or 3 hours from New Orleans, and I never went, not once. No, I mean, count different. We still count like on Old English. Yeah, 21 is 1 and 20. 22 is 2 and 20. Oh, I get you. Well, that doesn't change the numbers, though. That just changes the way you represent them. Like English still does with teens. Made pancakes last night for your wife's kindergarten class. Oh, nice. Pancakes are good. If you know Ananda, she was making pancakes this afternoon. I was lurking. It was so busy, all I could do was lurk. I wished I could have at least said hello. 90 minutes east of Houston. Is it 90 minutes? I couldn't remember. Like it said, 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, maybe it was a little more than 3 hours, or a little more than 2 hours for me because I didn't know exactly how to get there the fast way. All I knew was go I-20 or I-10. Been too long. I don't know. What have you got? You expect me to name every book in the library? Okay, so I need to know what book I want. Use the card catalog like a normal person. All right. Let's ask about the lighthouse, I guess. Yeah, there's many books here. And big books, too, not just, So why do you have a model of a lighthouse here? There's a new lighthouse being built in town. That is a scale model of what it'll look like. It's very attractive for a lighthouse. You searched for Guybrush name list and got a baby names page that disappointedly said that they had no results for the name. I'm sure somebody's named their kid Guybrush, and that kid's probably regretted it. Now I regret that I've had waffles today and want pancakes. What's stopping you from making them right now, Epic? Aren't you an adult? Ask a teen to do this today. Hey, you know what? My daughter would. They would just go, bye, guy. Well, they have done it. They have managed to ruin Doom. What are you talking about, Kabukos? What did they do? You know how to make pancakes? No? If you were shown how, would you make them? Go Dappy, thank you for that. And I'm sure she'll thank you too, actually. She'll be on Thursday. Art is stopping me from it. Oh, there you go. They have a game coming called Mighty. Oh, I did. I saw that. Yeah. I thought it was like a 2D platformer or something. I didn't really take that close of a look at it. So it's a top-down roguelike instead. Take cake, put it in pan, done. There you go. Don't even have to heat it up. Just throw cake in the pan, icing and all. Does it work? And mobile only, of course not. Of course it's mobile only. It wouldn't be much of a lighthouse if it didn't. Now, wouldn't it? Actually, I meant the model. Oh. Yes. Normally the model works too. Normally? The bulb is burned out right now, but there's a scaled down lens inside. Oh, that's a hint if I ever saw one. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. There's a really good top-down Doom-style roguelike for PC. I didn't know that. So we need to go and snag the lens. Looks like the lighthouse on a beach. Shh. She's going to hiss at me again. This is a library. Found it. Jupiter Hell. Really? I don't think all cakes like to be pan cooked. Well, it depends.
I am making
Nick, thank you for the follow.
In Britannia.
I appreciate that. Looks like a hobbit house. Yeah, right? Thank you very much for that support. I appreciate it. Be pan cooked. Fun fact, in my part of Germany, pancakes are jelly-filled donuts, while actual pancakes are called egg cakes. Interesting. It's baked. Well, that's true. That's true. So what am I going to do with a lens? Yeah, egg cakes. That's new. I'd never heard of egg cakes. And not every pancake recipe uses egg either. It's like sometimes it's just kind of milk, flour, sugar, maybe some baking soda and that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, I don't see anything else that I can do with it. I don't know what to do with this lens, but we'll figure it out. That's the alley. I wonder if this changes now that we've actually had the conversation, or the wheel is now no longer active. What do you want, kid? Have you ever heard the legend of the mighty Guybrush? The box you got was mix and water. Yeah, basically. The inexpensive stuff. The casino is closed. Come back tomorrow. Okay, so no numbers there. Let's try a few other things. Yeah, I tried that. Open as a raid. I'm going to see, how about... I don't know if I've tried... Have you heard the legend of the mighty Guybrush? That's the response. Just slam the door. Well, don't you want to hear it again? Ads are incoming. Unfortunately, they are incoming. We'll see how that plays out here in a second. I'm going to take a very brief break when it does. Dittoman, yes. Let's see. The box you got was mix and water, my kind of recipe. Nice and simple. Salio, salt, vodka, lard, etc. But if you cook, an alcoholic liquid in it, the alcohol just burns off. I think some Slavic languages call it egg cakes as well, which would make sense since my part of Germany has a lot of Slavic influences. Ah, there you go. Let's let these ads roll through real quick. I'm going to get up, stretch for a moment. We've gone for about 2 hours now, and I haven't been able to stand up. And we'll be right back. Going to pause it just like that. And we're going to kick it on over. In the meantime, don't you go away. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes with the continuation of Monkey Island 2. With a little luck, maybe we can finish it too. So apparently, while I was away, Mystic decided he wanted to yank on my headset cable because that's what he does. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Mystic. No, we don't attack. We don't attack cables. Would you leave that alone? No, you can't do that. Come here. Come here. Hey, Digi, how you doing? He's a cute boy. Don't chew on that. Are you giving me kisses or are you just biting the cable? Is that what it is? You're so funny. You're so cute. He's so cute. Hey, Zenith.
Cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 9.
Thank you for the 49 bits, Morton. I appreciate that. Does that make him a Yankee? He's... I guess if it was the Jersey Boys, it'd be he's a joikey. You're okay, thanks for asking. Doing well, yeah. And that mystic isn't going to eat your face. Nah, he's not like that. He just... It's weird. He has this thing for brightly colored, particularly white cables. So any white cable or light colored cable, if he sees it, he wants to chew on it. He'll go for the black colored cables or darker colored ones, but usually they have to be moving for him to get interested in them. So, you didn't remember that I had TTS? Yeah. All right, let's see. Good thing you don't own any Apple devices. Hey, you have no idea how many cables I've had to replace. I had to throw away a USB-C cable. In fact, it's the USB-C cable that came with my Google Pixel from last year. He's just telling you to paint it black. Yeah, he's Mick Jagger. He's Mick Jagger reincarnated. I know Mick Jagger's technically not dead, but the question is he really? Has he just been replaced by AI? No, I had a Pixel 6. This is a Pixel 7. Or, wait. I had a Pixel 5. This is a Pixel 6. Oi. You know what? Morton, I need to get that. I love that response from Cobb. Oi. I need to add that as a sound command. I'm going to redeem that on my own channel because I won't remember it otherwise. Let's see. Oh! Somebody actually submitted a sound command? Suggest a sound command? Oh! Suki, I missed that 30 minutes ago. Thank you very much for redeeming that sound command. I will take a look at it. Stop Eldorado. Is this rig stream? Bundled USB-C cables are a bit garbo anyway. This one wasn't too bad. I mean, this was a decent one. It was just really stiff. Spent so much money on USB-C chargers and cables the last weeks. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We'll go to the path. But it was mostly that it was a longer one. So that's the wharf. That's the mansion. Oh, we're on Fat Island. That's right. And we don't have a way to cross. Let's see. What about the waterfall? Do we have something we can use at the waterfall? Because we've got all this extra stuff now. And I know we can go up. I want to say this rock or something opens. Very picturesque. Wharf. "'Tis a good day to die. Arr, Lundritz, I'm going to sleep now. Arr, will you get some rest? A FMM reaction video. Wait, what? Oh, you better get some rest. Gotta continue on a new FMM YouTube short. You only have a rough cut. Oh, Pi, have a good time with that, man. Definitely next stream, if you've got it done, definitely pop the link here in chat. Did you ever speak to the fisherman on the wharf? Did I? I did once. I need to go talk to him again, don't I? I think I did it right when I got to the island. Want to see a preview? We can do that. Yeah. Let's see. Does the hubcap... Oh, he doesn't have a hubcap for it. Or use for it. Doesn't seem to open. That doesn't seem to work. Don't think I should cut that. Let's see. Thank you, Vintage, and I appreciate you being here. Have fun with your 486. I hope at some point you might be able to check it out. If you're not on my Discord, definitely drop in there. We love to see. We love to see people's, vintage games and hardware and things like that. You can just show off your stuff there if you'd like. Let's check this out. The rough cut. Hey, is it okay, Pi, if I show this on stream? All right. So Pi has been doing some Fractal Mind Mike shorts. Or at least working on it. He's done at least one. This is, I guess, your second one, right? Darn it. Darn it, it goofed.
This is...
Whoa, that was loud. Hang on a second. No! What in the blazes? General Casualty, thank you for the 5 months Tier 1 support. Awesome. Now, I really appreciate that. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. Hang on a moment. Let me lower the volume so that I don't blast your ears out. There we go.
I'm just going to refresh this and see if it gets bought.
Target acquired.
Ah! Did you just buy this? Mike, did you just buy this game?
I did, yeah.
Mike?
What?
Did you just buy this game? It just went out of stock.
I did. I bought it.
Did you buy this game?
Uh-huh.
Mike?
Doc?
Mike, did you just buy this game?
I did, yes. You had the Z right. Nice.
Mike.
Nice, X-Mensa.
Mike. I'm just going to refresh this and see if it gets bought.
Target acquired.
Ah! Did you just buy this? Mike, did you just buy this game?
I did, yeah.
Mike?
What?
Did you just buy this game? It just went out of stock.
I did. I bought it.
Did you buy this game?
Uh-huh.
Mike?
Doc?
That's really good.
Did you just buy this game?
I did, yes. You had the Z right. Nice.
Mike.
Nice, X-Mensa.
Mike.
That is excellent. That is a good clip, Pi. You called. To clarify, this is not live. Yeah. Dan Van Dam, how you doing? Welcome in. It's sort of poor Mike. It's damn funny. Yes. That was some funny stuff. How are you doing, Dan Van Dam? Good to see you, Dan. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were doing something here. Somebody had something that I was supposed to get. General Casualty, thank you again very much for the sub. That came in right at the time of that, and it confused me a little bit. I was so just broken up. Maybe the best clip I've seen in 6 months. Morton, I agree with you. That is one of the best ones. Just relaxing tonight. Nice. Retro Slow Lane, welcome in. How are you doing today? Zephyr. I remember the game. I don't remember what it was about. It was Zephyr. Like, I remember when it was new. And I think I remember it because of the name, and the box was kind of weird because that was back when they did funky shapes and stuff like that. It's still not done. Needs subtitles and stuff. It's not that far off, but I like that. And you need to add like really goofy subtitles with Doc, like Mike, and Mike's like, yeah, Doc. I think it's going to do really well. Repeating my question. Oh, I'm sorry. What's in the small screen upper left corner? That is actually that's my cat's play area, but unfortunately my cat's saying it's nap time. So he's not in his play area. He's sleeping on my desk. Yeah, Count Catular. Looks the same as Day of Tentacle. It should, because they came out at about the same time. Day of the Tentacle might even be the same engine as the Monkey Island 2. I don't remember which one it was. Mike was actually on Doc's Twitch channel. Yes. Yeah, they did that. Are these paint buckets? Paint buckets. Oh, no. Here. For some reason, the lighting is really poor on that camera tonight, and I don't know why. But I can... This particular... Oh, there we go. I'll say this particular camera doesn't have very good low light. It's a C270, which is not terrible. But, yeah, anyway. Let's see. Like lowering the exposure. Oh my God, super grainy. There we go. All right, that's good. Anyway, that'll work. Pie, thank you very much. You have a wonderful night. It's a very artistic cat. He does. You a piece of cat art. Well, trust me, he'll create some artwork. Just give him a paper bag, and by the time he's done with it, it'll be the most interesting looking paper bag you've ever seen. You wanted to replace all your old USB chargers and electrical extension cords this winter and update everything to the most recent security guidelines. Probably spent more than $5,000 already. Only? I bet the two games use the same engine. Yeah, most likely the same engine. Where were we? We were doing something. Oh, yes. We were trying to figure out this pump. Is there something else I can interact with on the pump? Is this a pixel hunt? How about that tree doesn't have anything interactable? Why am I not in the save and raid this year? I didn't sign up largely because weekends are very difficult for me, time-wise. Fridays are insanely busy. Saturdays is my only real day to spend. I normally go over to my mother's house, help her with anything she needs. I also work on some projects there, and get to spend time with her. And then Saturday nights are another day, or the other time where I just sit and chill. Like, it's just my afternoon. And then Sundays are also insanely busy. So it's just really, really hard for me on the weekends. The two different games, Monkey Island 2 and Day of the Tentacle. Because Monkey Island 2 came out, 92, I think, and Day of the Tentacle came out 91 or 92, something like that. So it's probably the same engine. If not exactly the same engine, it's a variation of the same engine, like a slightly modified version. Looks like all the games use the same engine as Maniac Mansion as they improved it. Yeah, it's ultimately the same interface. Scum. The Scum system. Let's go to the wharf again. I swear there's something there that I should be able to get to. But there's two different engines. Like, for example, Monkey Island 1 has 3 versions that I'm aware of before they even do the remasters in the 2000s. You have the EGA version, then you have the VGA version, and then you have the VGA version that was remade in the Monkey Island 2 engine. And that's the one that I have. I have this the final CD-ROM version. Oh, not a dredge ship. Oh, we need to go here, the fisherman. I don't think I actually talked to this guy. I don't even think I realized there was anybody sitting on the dock. Atomic Heart's already doing well. It even has a System Shock reference early on. Really? Day of the Tentacle, yes, they're using something very similar. Scum Engine had many modifications, upgrades over the years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sounds about right. Caught anything yet? Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty fisherman. I just realized... Oh, you are you? I just realized... All Fraz needs to do is do his hair in a ponytail, color it blonde, and that'd be his profile. Am I wrong? Maybe he identifies with Monkey Island just a little too much. I'm also the man who caught the notorious LeChuck. Yeah, right. If you fish as poorly as you lie, you don't even deserve to be talking to me. I'm the best fisherman in these isles, you know? The interesting thing about game engines is that you can keep adding and changing stuff all the time, so every new game likely had some improvements since the last. Yeah, and this normal process. Says the man who's covering Scout with a pirate hat. Hey, I mean, you know, just, it's in the tag. It's in the tag. Nothing hiding there. Why you couldn't fish your way out of a paper bag? You couldn't catch a cold in a blizzard.
I'm bald as fuck.
There you go. Why you couldn't catch a fish at a restaurant. Yeah, I like that one. The pike I catch makes Pike's Peak look like an anthill. That's why I'm known as the Blowfish. This screen always jarred you with the Guybrush huge in just one screen. Wizard, please. You mean the Blowhard? I'm known as the Sturgeon Surgeon. Oh my god. Morton, you've heard that one, right? That sound effect? I think this is mine. I am bald as fuck. And then there's the variation too.
I'm bald as fuck.
There's Doc. When you tie your hair back, you look like Grandpa Guybrush, Alan. Like, with his Guybrush huge and just...
You stupid son of a bitch!
There is more... Oh my god. Let's see. I'm known as the Sturgeon Surgeon. Oh my god, that's just terrible. You're bald by choice, but that's okay. The fish you catch are so small, you need tweezers to throw them back. I'm going with Sturgeon Surgeon. Listen, bait for brains, I'm the best around, and that's that. Not if all your hooks are as dull as your wit. Boldly SF, or SFX. Bait is his... it's like he's doing monkey combat or something. Or not monkey combat, insult sword fighting. Not if your reel is as rusty as your imagination. I'm gonna go with this one. Not if your hooks are as dull as your wit. Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman? Raid! Holy crap!
Awesome. It's a raid from Villainy VS. Let's all give them a warm welcome.
Free Needles, did you bring a raid, Villainy VS? Thank you so much for bringing your folks on over here. How are you doing? Big Papa Divine, good to see you here as well. Yar, your treasure or your life. You're being raided by a bunch of scumbags. You can't be a Monkey Island fan.
New friends in
No way. That's just not possible. Thank you for the follow, Villainy VS. I appreciate that. Just talking about you, Free Needles. In fact, I was talking about you twice. Did your nose start itching?
Dollar message.
Free Needles, thank you for the dollar message. And also the gift sub to Villainy VS. What were you... I'm guessing you were streaming Monkey Island. Is that right? Thought for sure I had already followed. That's all right. I took care of it myself. But thank you very much, and enjoy your gift sub from Free Needles. But tell me, what were you streaming? I can take a wild guess. I can take a very wild guess, and I feel pretty confident you were probably playing a Monkey Island game. And while you type that out, Needles, we were talking about you twice. We were just talking about... actually, no, I was talking about you once. Why did I talk about you a second time? I don't remember. So, yeah, when you do a stream, you need to get a camera and put it on the hamster cage. And there you go. Cheap views. Everybody comes for the hamster. Just finished Lucy Dreaming. It's an indie new release, but Dominic Armato voices in it, and lots of references. Oh, nice! For those who don't know, Dominic Armato is the voice of Guybrush. Hamster Cam, there you go. Ham Cam. Just call it Ham Cam. Ultimate Talkie Edition. That's pretty awesome. He does a lot of different voices in different things, and you just don't really think about voice actors nearly as much. So, we're talking to the fisherman dude in Monkey Island 2, and I really don't know what to do with this guy other than bet him. So let's just bet him. Sure, I'll take your... Actually, what sort of bet were you thinking of? That's the question. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning pole. I need to change that emote. I like the idea behind it, but it didn't come out right. Weird in this game, it sounded like Biddo was the voice of Guybrush. I mean, I'll try. More pole polishing. Well, yeah. It's LeChuck. That is the Curse of Monkey Island LeChuck, is it not? Or no, that doesn't look like Curse. That looks like Return to Monkey Island LeChuck. Is that right? LeChuckle. I like that. Just guessing. I really don't know. I haven't the slightest idea. What's the catch? The fish, of course. If I catch a bigger fish than you have to eat it. Raw. You mean on rice with a little wasabi and soy sauce? Yeah, but at the beginning of Curse. Ah, okay. That explains it, because it looked very similar, but it also looked, the artwork didn't look quite like it was supposed to. Can nearly remember how this fisherman sounds from Special Edition, but you also do I really? Well, thank you. Because I haven't played the remaster or remake version of Monkey Island 2. I've only done the first one. I've got the second one, but I have never played it. Villainy is intimidatingly authoritative on
the
pointing
latest
clicks.
masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty. Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning high-resolution, 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects. Elegant point, in-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the
Elegant?
rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Elegant or authoritative? Then you watch me play and miss a bloody bucket. Yeah. That's great. You mean with rice? Let's see. You mean on rice with a little wasabi and soy sauce? No. Plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say? Oh my God, been a little too long since you've attended a Bitman stream. It has been a little while, Morton. It's a revolting idea. I can't think of anything I'd less rather do. That's a weird phrase. It's a revolting idea. I can't think of anything I'd less rather do. Who would talk like that? Because that doesn't make it, well, it makes sense, but because it sounds weird, I'm going to go with, all right, it's a bet. Great. I'm really looking forward to making you eat my catch. What with all the sewage from Governor Fat's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. Oh, no. I never eat mine. I just sell them to the restaurants. Quadriplegic negatives. Best get fishing, buddy. Okay, so let's see. Can we take this, a stick, with this? That doesn't seem to work. Use this. I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie the knot at the same time. What? Oh, I get it. Because it was originally for the trap at the beginning. Never eat someone's catch when they're that pushy about it. I know, it sounds very suspicious, doesn't it?
Want some rye?
Of course you do. So I'm not sure exactly how to catch the fish. Nice pole. By the way, never tell a guy that. Sounds very fishy. I really don't know what to do with this. Wait. Use pins. Oh. Use string with pins. That doesn't seem to work. Wait, I didn't tell you to come back here. What the heck are you doing? So I guess we need to find something. Back to Dred's ship. We have an invitation. We can get a costume. I vaguely remember doing this when I played this like 30 years ago, which tells you something. Tells you a lot. Where do you want to go? Let's see. There's Scab Island, there's Booty Island, and there's Fat Island. And I have a vacation to... What was the vacation to? I forget what island the vacation was to. I have a vacation that I won to Hook Island. That's it. Okay, so to the costume shop. Let's get our costume. And let's see. Use invitation. Talk to the shopkeeper. Hot Island. Yeah, there you go. Please rent me a costume. I don't have a costume for you. Oh, wait, you know what? I need to give it to him. I was... Thick Island. Ah, you have a costume on reserve. Juice Island. Well, that's a different story. Let's see. Your costume is right over here. It's a really bad and ugly costume, isn't it? Walk this way, please. Well, here it is. You'll surely be the talk of the party in this. Well, have fun and enjoy your costume. What a beautiful dress. I don't want to wear this right now. I don't think he wants to wear it at all. This is the room they gave to the intern designer fresh from college. Walk to Sam and Max. I know the music is great, isn't it? Guybrush in the party dress is such a niche cosplay people are missing. I know, I mean, really. Walk to Caveman Fred. I wonder if I can rent this one. Rickety Rabbit. Joanne Lizard. Salmon Max, yeah. Stan's previously owned coffins. Wait a minute. So I have pins. I don't have nails. That's right. I need to get nails. I know where the nails are, too. Okay. Hidden references are a hallmark of Lucas art. Yep. Stan's previously owned stands. Okay, let's see. Let's try the guard kiosk. Let's see if we can get to the mansion now. Is there something I can help you with? You mentioned a party here before. Did you bring a costume and an invitation? Why, I did. I have my costume right here. Better put it on. Well, if you insist. But you'll have to try to restrain yourself. No, not here. Go in the bushes or something. Jeez. Oh, that is nice. And the boots are a nice touch. Do you have an invitation? Everybody else's TTS kicked in like immediately, but for some reason Echoes decided it didn't want to do it.
I went to the cinema and decided to see Bitto Island 2. La Mystique's Revenge. 18 months of Bitto marbles. Well, Bitto drives me bonkers. And his coffee helps me to calm down. And y'all should go and try both.
Thank you very much for the 18 months tier 2 sub, Echo. I appreciate that. And I love how the TTS said y'all. Yal. I've never heard anybody pronounce it that way. Thank you very much, man. How are you doing? How was the movie? I've got my invitation right here. Well, what do you know? You do have an invitation. Okay, I guess you can go through. Have fun. That's the proper way to spell out y'all. Is there anything here I can do? No? Alright, let's save this. Not that it's a huge critical thing. 17. Oops. Hey, how you doing? The cinema is Twitch. Bitto Island 2 Le Mystic's Revenge is this stream. Indeed. Oh, we're going this way? Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I do now, yes. I understand. I've been easily confused today. They probably use Billy Idol's song Rebel Y'all. Rebel Yell. It's Rebel Yell. Oh my god, poor Guybrush. Let me ease the pressure. Oh no. I hear the Caco Demon. No! No hats for confused Bitto. Aw, what a cute little thing. He needs his brain circulation. He needs
Bald as fuck.
let it air out. Let's see, talk to the gardener. I am bald as fuck. Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Fuck. I'm bald as fuck.
It's a lot of bald AFs. Walk around to the side of the house. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I do, I think. That dog. It's a beat-up metal trash can.
I'm bald as fuck.
No way. It probably smells. Crash. I am bald as fuck. Hey, what is all the racket? Don't mess with the governor's cans. Who do you think you are? Don't even think about going in there. You better just get out of here. Wow, that guy was rude. This is closer. It's Girlbrush. Okay, gonna tuck yourself in and alert and probably doze off. Thank you so much, Yuli, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest, a good sleep. Hair is overrated. Digi, you got a point, you know? You wrapped up Borderlands 2 on the True Vault Hunter mode for the first time. I enjoyed Borderlands 2. I really did. 1 and 2 were fantastic. And pre-sequel was really good, too. I enjoyed that one as well. Accurate chef behavior, right? And good night, Yuli. And the weird man went straight through us. Yeah, he did. Don't mess with Elaine's cans. Let's see. How about... No good, punk. If it's not raccoons, it's teenage vandals. You heard me. Get lost. Hey, come back here. I'm not done yet. Can I get in there before he comes around the corner? Yes, I can indeed. Picking up fish. Okay, so I guess that's all I needed was a fish in here. I didn't... Okay. You weren't that much into pre-sequel too pointlessly, though. Tough. Oh, too pointlessly tough. Yeah. It was a little harder, but I didn't really have too much trouble. It wasn't as much fun as 1 and 2, though. I think 2 is my favorite. And I haven't finished 3 yet. Tinkered with it a little bit. Tried to get coffee into it. But it's a little more, I think, than she's willing to mess with. She had fun with it. It's just, it's very... you got the fish. Yep. You've got some nerve. I don't have time for this. Go away, boy. You bother me. He sure is mad. I'm gonna use... Okay. So, I'm guessing Elaine is one of these, I guess? Maybe? Walk to Bones. Bones, is that you? Too late, they've already picked it clean. Let's look at the map. It looks like part of the map to Big Whoop. Alright, I got the first map piece. Yay! Wait. There's 4 pieces, right? Nice costume. Nope. Probably saved you a lot of materials, huh? I'm not sure. I don't know. Not that paper mache is very expensive. Some party, eh? Yeah, whatever. Hi, my name's Guybrush. I don't know. These guys aren't talking to me. I don't know what you... To the salmon pate. Ugh. So how do you know Elaine? Yes. Anybody seen the governor? Oh, that's right. She hasn't shown up yet, huh? Tried to fish. They seem to be enjoying the party. Yeah, they do. Maybe a little too much. Okay, I think I've got what I need out of here for the moment. So let's go on and leave. Nearly sure there are 4 pieces. Actually, was little in doubt until now. What's the matter, boy? Smell something? Nice doggy. What's the matter there, Guybrush? Nothing a big hug wouldn't cure. LeChuck's alive, and I'm on the lam. Is Murray in this? Not until the third one. Was just a reference, yeah. The chapter is called The 4 Map Pieces. Well, that explains it. No, he doesn't even show up on the disc. I was hoping he did. Oh well. No luck. We interrupt the stream to have a look at some arrivals to a certain individual. Wally talked about it at length too. Oh yeah, nice little in-game hint. Here we go. Let's see. Oh yes. Who was it that posted that? I forget now. Was it PS1 Addict? Or was it Refraction? Who was it? Somebody got a bunch of these. No, Mystic, you can't play with the mouse cable. And I don't remember who it was. It was PS1 Addict. Okay. I thought it was. I was chatting with him, I forget, on Mike's, I guess. Mike's or Doc's, I don't remember which Discord. But yeah, I'd seriously considered getting a copy of 98, the Plus package for Windows 98, the companion for Windows 98, just to go with the Pentium 2 for fun. Surf the internet for 20 hours at no charge. Yes, oh yes, I forgot about that. Includes McAfee, Virus Scan, plus 6 months of free updates. Microsoft Golf 1998 Lite inside. Which, Microsoft Golf... A little bit of history here. Where is it? Was based on this. Was this? I want to say they bought the engine or they bought rights to it or something like that. And it eventually got upgraded. Would you stop chasing my headset? Come here, bud. You were being all nice taking a nap, and now you want to chase my headset cable. You can't do that. You can't. Won't let you. He's so sweet. He says, gimme. I want it so bad. You so silly. You know that? His tail is so fluffy. He says, I'll take care of the tail. It's mine. You just give it to him and he'll just bathe and bathe and bathe. He says, it's dirty. I have to take care of it. It's a wallpaper engine background. All right, buddy. Go on. Be a good boy. Now you're welcome, Sergeant Free Needle's L.A. Dragnet. Dragnet's a good series. And it's not a terrible movie starring Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd either. It's not the best, but, you know, seeing them wearing goat costumes at the end, that was kind of funny. But yeah, the Microsoft Golf was based on Lynx, which I thought was really cool. No, Mystic. I just put you on the floor for a reason. Don't give me a reason to pick you up, put you back on the floor again, you silly boy. Microsoft Golf, man, that brings back memories. Mystic, I'm trying to do something, buddy. Why are you not letting me do stuff? Why are you not letting me do stuff, huh? He's just sitting on my mouse. So he's making this very... No, you can't chew on the mic. Come here. Come here. I know. You so want to be on my desk and you want to be near me. And I love that. You're such a sweet boy. You are. I demand your human attention. No, he demands my headset. Ouch. Those claws are sharp. Published maybe even one of the few Microsoft games studios Microsoft owned back... I can't even read your stuff, man. Published maybe even one of the few Microsoft Game Studios developed games. Back in the days, MS owned a studio that made games Monster Truck Madness. Well, Microsoft also did Flight Simulator, going all the way back to what, like PC Junior days or something like that. Which was cool. Mouse. All right, let's see here. Nothing a big hug wouldn't cure. LeChuck's alive and I'm on the lam. This crazy mutt's trying to kill me. I was talking to the dog. Who are you? She named her dog Guybrush. They could have done better with that reference. They could have done a lot better for that reference. Griegeth. For some reason, I'm over a minute in delay here. I did have a momentary drop in a frame, so perhaps you came in right when that happened? Your personal favorite was Zoo Tycoon, the original one? Ooh. Pause the stream, wait 5 seconds, unpause. That usually fixes it. Yeah, exactly, Epic. Hopefully it didn't kick commercials in on you. I hope not. Mr. Threepwood, take me to the governor right away. Now the cat's got fur all over my microphone. I was just about to suggest the very thing. But first, why don't you empty your pockets? Try and catch me, old man. Knocked all his teeth out? Oh my God, really? Oh, look out for that rake. Governor, caught one of your party guests making off with your grandfather's map. Another would-be treasure hunter, huh? Bring him in. In here, Guybrush. Guybrush? Guybrush Threepwood? The one and only Sugar Bear. Of all the parties in all the houses on all the islands in the Caribbean, he had to crash mine. It's destiny, honeycakes. Don't talk to me, Snugglepuss. Get lost, Punky Doodle. I'm warning you, Pooper Duper. Maybe I should go rake the back 40. Look at us together again. Boy, we haven't been like this since... Well... Since I quit my job and moved away without leaving a forwarding address? Well, was that what happened? Gee, I thought... Guybrush, can't you take a hint? We were a mistake. I thought we had an agreement. I always really liked their relationship. They're so sweet with each other, but they each have their own thing going on. She's a bit intelligent and he's a doofus. Can Guybrush take a hint? No. Too long, didn't read. Hey, T-Pat. Coffee Bean Biddo Dance. Or Biddo Lance. Those other women never meant nothing to me. You know, I kind of liked your old house better. Life without you is an endless nightmare. Fine, be that way. There are other fish in the sea. T-Pat making the kata dance. Dance, Shima. We'll go with that. Life without you is an endless nightmare. Oh, really? Elaine, save me from this whirlpool of misery. You're getting warmer. The music just changed. Go iMuse system. He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I say? You like that one, Morton? That one's been on my stream for, oh god, 2 years now, I guess. It's been, I think T-Pat's probably the one that that uses it the absolute most. People do it at least once a stream, but T-Pat will nail it every time he pops in. Is it my imagination or have you gained weight? See ya! Have a nice day! Get out of the house. There you go. I'm not sure, but I don't owe you some... but don't you owe me some money? It may surprise you, but I'm a big Sierra fan. No. Can't you see how my heart has suffered? Microsoft made Train Simulator. I had to find it even to be sure. Wow. Yeah, Microsoft been into games since the early 80s. Well, that's not the most stupid thing you've ever said. Do you have my red sweater? I can't find it anywhere. If you don't take me back, just kill me now. I'm gonna go with that. If you won't take me back, just kill me now. Oh, Guybrush. I know I shouldn't have anything to do with you. But there's something about your weakness and ineptitude that I find infectious. Does that mean you're going to let me have the map? The map? Is that what this is all about? I should have known better. If the map's all you care about, you'd better go out and get it. So I guess she threw it out the window and we gotta go find it. What the? Dang, wind. Hey! Classic Guybrush, always tunnel vision. And he's missing the best part. I have no idea what this is going to result in. Like, what's going to happen here. Where did it end up? Well, shoot. I swear the music just keeps getting better. Okay, to the path. So we know where it went, but before we weren't able to go there. MS Train Sim? Wait. Maybe while I'm in the stupid woods, I'll ditch this stupid costume. There you go. Oh, we can go to the cliff now. MS Train Sim. I bought it. I brought as many years. Oh, you bought it many years ago. Fun to the. It was at that time, 2002. They stopped print manuals, and it came on PDF only. That sucks. Boy, it's a long way down there. Oh, I love it. I love it. The horn sound was right there, too. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Use... I can't pick that up, obviously. Fun to see. He was too focused on the map and not enough on the web. All right. Can't reach it. Hang on a second. Let's see. I'm not sure. I heard the horn sound. My hearing is pretty bad, though. So here it goes again. It's really low frequency. Listen carefully. Oh, it didn't do it that time. I guess it only did it once. I don't know if it's interesting. Papers, please. This map is fun to get. Oh, thanks a lot, Morton. Walk to top of cliff. There must be something I need that would allow me to get that map. I don't know what it is though. Having a minor horn issue. All right, we're gonna come back to the cliff. But I do have the fish. Bird break. But. Interesting. Hang on a second. Mystic is up to something. I hear him. Mystic, what are you doing, buddy? All right. Hang on a second. Mystic's doing something behind the desk, but he's not in camera view. He's kind of just below the camera. Mystic, come on, buddy. What? I'm having a cat problem, sorry. This is why you'll never do TikTok. Why do you say that? I tried it for a very brief period of time in sort of a social media experiment, and I actually got quite a few views for just a few clips, but I don't know. I never got into it. You'll get booped. Yeah. Ads are about to kick in, so I'm going to let the ads roll on by, and then we're going to get back into the game and figure out what to do with this. I know I need to go see about using this fish that I have acquired. And get a fishing pole. Oh, the fishing pole. That's what I need to use to get that map. Okay, I think that's what we need to do next. I'm going to take a very brief break. We'll be back in about 3 minutes when the commercials are done. And we're going to see about getting that fishing pole from the fisherman. Be right back. All right, and we're back. Careful, you'll get booped if you stare at a bird wrapped in a towel. TikTok is just too silly for you. I don't really know why I said that. No, that's perfect. It's perfectly valid. It's kind of a weird site. Didn't know it was your video. No, it's not my video. No. You ain't offending me. Trust me, it'd take a lot more than anything. Like you can come into my stream and say, "You suck. Why are you here?" It's not gonna bother me that much. I'll just turn off the camera and cry a little bit. And then I'll come back and be like, all right, let's play this game. Just kidding, not really. Just got an ad for gamer-targeted investment banking. What epic? Hey, Ivalasia, how you doing? Eva, I can never get this. Eva Alicia, welcome in. You're here to offer up your alert go gadget viewer average. Thank you so much. Could definitely use it. Tuesdays are always a little bit low. It's just what it is. You don't suck. You should stay here. Thank you. Thank you, Kabukos. I was just making a point, though. It's not going to bother me. It wasn't my video. It's somebody else's video. And my clips were not exciting. Actually, they were just clips from, there were a couple of clips from Trespasser and one from GTA 3. Actually, no, it was a clip from Trespasser. It was the Kaboom clip. The Kaboom, holy crap. And then it was the GTA 3 clip. I had to think for a minute. It was about 6 months ago that I did that. All right, let's go get that fishing pole so that we can get the map. I'm pretty sure this is what I need to do. Lots of back and forth here. So we're going to go to the fisherman. You do miss the GTA 3 streams. I'm going to play it again at some point. It may not be this year, but I am going to play it again. I really, really had fun with GTA 3 and Vice City. Both were just fantastic. Caught anything yet? Yeah, but nothing gross enough to make you eat it. Where is it? Give. Wow. This is the biggest. It's almost as big as the Leviathan I hauled in. Really? Where is this Leviathan? I think you're lying. Yeah, you're right. It's just a fish story. I guess you win. Here, take the pole. All right, we got a fishing pole. Yay! It was amazeballs. Kidding is fun, but as long as it's not taken to super personal level, ready to apologize. No. Yeah, trust me, it wasn't me, and you're not going to offend me. You're perfectly fine. One of the things, anytime you do any kind of thing, anything like this, one of the things that people have to remember is you put yourself out there, and you're going to come across somebody who does come into your stream and isn't going to be the most socially acceptable person. And then, you have to figure out how to react to that. And everybody's reactions are different. And, to me, it's just what it is. You meant to tell Joey to toss a raid over here. Oh! But you forgot. No, I appreciate that. You'll swing your sister privileges next time. Not. Thank you, Evelyssia. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. And it's okay. Now I'll eat for a lifetime. 99% of the time I watch media on your PC, so TikTok is already unattractive to you for the vertical videos alone. I don't like the vertical videos. I think it's really kind of weird to me because they don't look right. Nothing really portrays them properly except for a cell phone. Because the only reason why they ever became a thing is it's easy for people to go, oh, look, I'm going to film you. And they don't bother to just, come on. What's so hard about holding it like that, Peter Steves, it's like you stream and don't expect people to spoil something. Yeah, exactly. I mean, GTA 3 and Vice City, you need to install that game again and hopefully finally do 100%. Your last save games last time, laptop repair. This time, you'll remember to make backup each week. Yeah. I didn't 100% any of them. Although, the next time I play it, maybe I'll make a point of trying to 100% it or something like that. Not the most socially acceptable person. Like me. When I first started watching this channel, I was hate-filled goblin. Now I'm more of an ogre. Needles, if you're a hate-filled person, I need more people like you in my life. I'll say that. Also, kids watching stuff on their phones. Yeah, exactly. You 100% GTA 3 like 2005. I'd never played it before until last year. And last year's entire stream focus loosely was pretty much 2000 to 2008 era games. With a primary focus of playing the majority of the GTA series of games. Time for you to get some sleep. Empinus, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And get some rest. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. For those who are new to the channel, by the way, if you haven't been to my channel or you don't know my schedule, Echo will probably pop it in there in a second, but it's Tuesdays at 5 p.m., Fridays at 8 a.m., and Sundays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this Friday, I might actually start early again because the kiddo won't be going to school, and I won't have to get up to make sure she gets on the bus, that kind of thing. So we'll see. We'll see how much time I have. Thank you, Echo. Oh yeah, here we go. We got to go to the cliff because I think... What about those who are nude to the channel? If you're nude to the channel, as long as you're not in the channel and nude, I mean, you do you. I'm not going to ask, and I'm not going to have you tell. GTA 3 is old, but it is classic. Is it really that old? I mean, it is. 20 years old. Isn't it 20 years old this year? Or was it 2001? I can't remember. Was it 2001 or 2003 that it came out? Oh, it was 2003 because it was right after 9/11 happened, didn't it? Wasn't it? No, 2001. I can't remember. I don't remember dates anymore. What am I thinking? Look at that. That's the whole purpose. 2002, yes. Yeah, I wouldn't call it... Oh, come on! Really? Dang. 9/11 was 01. Yeah, so 2001 was when GTA 3 came out. Because GTA 3 almost didn't get released. There was actually consideration to not release the game based on the fact that even though the city itself was not New York, it was heavily modeled after New York. And they ended up changing colors, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Very old Windows game, I'll say, before Windows XP. Actually, I guess technically right at the time Windows XP came out, because Windows XP came out in 2001. Was it? No, wait. Yeah, it was 2001. I want to say like August or something of 2001. Let me look now, because now it got me really wondering. Yeah, October 25th, 2001 was Windows XP release date. And release date of GTA 3, October 22nd, 2001. So 3 days difference. I never knew that. There was 3 days difference. That's crazy. Okay, so it looks like I need to find more of these planks. That'd be very sporting. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. October 2001 was PS2 version of PS3 or of GTA 3. The PC release was 2002. I think you're right there. Let's see. Might be a little bit confusing because a lot of times the release dates, the copyright dates are reflecting the original release. And of course, I don't have the box for this one. I just have the discs. And yeah, 2002 for the PC release. PC 2002, nice info. GTA 3 was first released on the PS2. Yes, but it was the release timeline. There was, I want to say they pushed it to a month later than they had originally intended. Holy crap!
It's a raid from Namco's.
Namco's!
Let's all give them a warm welcome.
Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? What were you up to today? My mouse cursor's in the way. There we go. Amiga Monday, Tuesday Retro. Oh, Retro Tuesday. What were you playing today? What were you up to? Oh, you know what? Oh my goodness. This is not long before he passed. Plowing through Pool of Radiance. 17 streams? Oh my goodness. You know, that's actually a game I got to play. I'll say this every single time until I play it. That game intimidated me when it came out. I would see it on the shelf, and I knew what it was, and it was very, very complicated to me back then. Circuit Boga, hey, replaying this on Amiga. Early days trying to remember how to get off Scab Island. Ah, well, there you go. So I'm going to show you this clip, Kitty Cat, that Epic put in there from my GTA 3 playthrough. This clip was created only a few months before this poor kitty cat passed on. So it's kind of sad. But did I say the wrong person? CDJ, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I thought I said Epic. Did I? Oh, I said Epic, not Echo. Sorry. I guess that's what I said. I don't know what I said. It's been a long day. Anyway, this is Stash. Kitty cat. And he was already not feeling very well at this point, but he was such a gentle, loving kitty cat. See, he'd just love all over the microphone. If it was Mystic, he'd be chewing on it. And he was a sweet boy. Yeah, he really was.
He's being sweet.
Yeah.
He just, aw.
See?
I love on you, and I'm gonna bite you on the chin.
He was 12 years old.
And
well,
you can get him to lick his leg. It's not difficult. You just scratch his side or his back.
Thank you, Echo. That's basically the story.
Slurpy cat. What is up with that?
And my wife's yelling something, but I can't hear her.
Kitty cat.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. So a little bit of coffee blame you. Yeah, on April 27th. That was when he passed away. And I want to say that stream was probably around February or March, something like that. So it was very, very soon before he passed away. It wasn't much to it. And then we got Mystic shortly after his passing. So we've had Mystic, 2 weeks, I think, after Stash passed? 1 week? Oh, it was 1 week. It was really close. Yep. Okay, big tree. So now we've already taken care of that. I guess I don't know what to do with this tree. I mean, I got the idea, but I'm not sure exactly. Wait a minute. Maybe I can buy stuff in the... Yeah. Let's go into the gift shop. Wait a minute. Use... I'll make the parrot mad. Your last cat passed away on 29th of February. She always wanted to be special, even when it comes to her passing date. So she waited until this is actually the Monkey Island Madness disc from the LucasArts Archives, Volume 3, and it is a DOS version. I just realized the trade's upside down. But I'm playing it in PCEM on a 486 DX33 emulated computer. So I was mainly trying this out because I'm really curious to see if it works. See how well it does. It's a great it really is a great collection. I finally got to play Full Throttle. I get to play The Dig, which I've never played before. I get to play Dark Forces again. Red Book CD audio. This is from the MT32 soundtrack, but I'm actually playing it through a Munt plugin. here. And it just works. So I don't have an MT32, but this works close enough. It actually sounds pretty good. And you can tinker with stuff. Get a little more echo going. Or you can make it really dry sounding. You should pet your cat to the rhythm of the music. He would get so mad. But, yep, that's all there is to it. Nice and simple. Only me get to clone me. What? You, Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do here? High-end emulation, man. You got me fooled. I so much like to try PCEM, but I'm a little scared. It will happen. It's actually super easy. In fact, we did this on stream. I need to save it anyway. I did this on stream shortly after I started messing around with it, because the reason why I ended up buying a Pentium 2 to begin with was because even PCEM was in really sad state. Like, it was not great back then. And what was it? Linus Tech Tips did a video a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, I gotta try this out. This is really cool. VSTU should get a... what in the world are you talking about, Epic? I can't even pronounce that. A tickling ROMs machine? I didn't know machines could be ticklish. Nah, you weren't late. But there's two of them that I set up 3 total, but I did 2 of them. So the cool thing with the 486, let me give you the display capture here so you can see what I'm doing. The cool thing with the 486 is that you've got the option of all the processors that are supported on that BIOS. Yeah, it was what it is. It's a 2-channel reverb. Oh, the 2-channel reverb hardware. So you can actually set it like a Pentium Overdrive or a DX100 or whatever. I'm setting it to a DX33. It's more appropriate for early 90s stuff, and it's fast enough to handle most of that stuff, but also slow enough to not go too crazy on late 80s games. But you can also, I can really get crazy and set it like an SX16, so basically almost 386 speeds. You can change the RAM and whatnot, but there's also, in this case, I've got it set to a Diamond Stealth 3D 2000, which is actually the video card that I have. I mean, I actually have one, legitimately. And a Sound Blaster AW32 for the audio, which is emulated, but, works. A couple of hard drives, floppy disk, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, it just works. But there's also a Pentium 233 that I set up to see, mainly just to see how it worked. This is another one of those you can change it to a Pentium 75, or you can go nuts and go up to a Pentium MMX 300, which, I'll be honest, I didn't even know the Pentium MMX had a 300 megahertz model. I had a 166 at one point, an old Packard Bell. So, anyway, I'll boot this up real quick and I'll show you. It's kind of cool. So it even boots up the BIOS and everything just like it's a real machine. And yes, I know, for whatever reasons, the unofficial Service Pack 3 always messes up the splash screen for Windows 98. I never understood why. I hope to be able to run Windows 98 decently fast, like a slow P1. So this works wonderfully. For example, check this out. This is Quest for Glory 5, came out in 1998. Granted, it is not a 3D accelerated game. Yep. But it just works.
Was a peaceful kingdom nestled among
and if it'll play this, then it works just fine. It's so glorious. You'll know how far you can get. Can set the Pentium megahertz by whether the Sound Blaster starts to crackle on boot. Yeah. But see, the audio is clear. Let me raise the volume here. We're under the controls. Oh, the volume's all the way up. Okay. I think I need to set the mixer volume. But it runs fine. Audio isn't crackly. It's smooth. It's not jerky or anything like that. It looks good.
Silmaria needs a new king, and thus the right of
And even best is that it actually captures and doesn't crash every time you do something like it did when I tried to play it. And I did finish this. I streamed it. Boy, it was a pain in the neck to capture and run. It's this is the game that I decided I need to build another machine so I could play it. I'm ready to not be sad if my gaming laptop is too slow for Win98 setup. You're good with DOS and Win 11 or Win 3.11. That'll also be fun. Yeah, swimmingly. And out of curiosity, well, I did have them all set. Okay. And that's maxed out. I just need to adjust the volume there. But that's pretty much it. Like, we'll shut it down. No crackling. Oh, it didn't give me any audio on the shutdown, but whatever. So, back to the 486. I've also got Windows 3.11 installed on this, too. I think it's weird to think that 90s games technically had better audio since it was either real-time sequenced or Redbook audio, while today it's always just compressed audio. Yeah, which is debatable to some as to whether it's better. I don't know if it's better or worse. I mean, some compression I can tell. It really depends. Naked's Naked, how you doing? How are you doing today? Welcome in. We were just tinkering around with PCEM. Searching for a mouse. Hey, I looked, it found a mouse. Now, I don't have the audio drivers for Windows 3.1 installed, but I do have Windows 3.1 installed, so I can actually run it here too. You're totally convinced when you joined. Nothing to see there. So, welcome to Nostalgia Overload. You want a pizza? Hey, that sounds bad. That doesn't sound bad. All right. Back to the game. So this is the Monkey Island Madness CD, as you can see here. So you got Monkey Island 1, Monkey Island 2. Technically, it's set up to run under Windows 95 because it came out in 96, I think, the Monkey Island Madness CD. Convinced. I knew that was what you were trying to say. Plus, it has auto run, which doesn't work in Windows 3.11. It's all right. It's like me. I try to type in mobile. Trust me, it doesn't come out right. On which partition are the games on this, virtual or PCM? So you can create .vhd files, which are something that you can generate within Windows itself. You can go to, in fact, let me show you. Minimize this. Display capture. And let me show you. So here's my desktop, right? So if you want to create a VHD file, there's two ways you can do it. One, it's built into Windows. If you have Windows 10 or Windows 11, you can right-click on the Start menu, go to Disk Management right there, doink, and boom, you can see all of my disks. Shame on you. Anyway, once you're in here, click on any of these partitions. Doesn't matter where. Well, does matter where. As long as it's C or D or whatever. Just remember, whatever partition you click on is where this file is going to show up. But what you do is you click on one of these, click on Action, Create VHD. If you create a VHD, you can set it to gigabytes, megabytes, terabytes, whatever. Don't do a VHDX. Keep it fixed size and name it. And then boom, you have a hard drive. A virtual hard drive, but it's a hard drive. That is what PCEM can use. It can also use .img files. However, the beauty of a VHD file, and let me shut that down. The beauty of a VHD file, virtual hard disk, is you can also go in and see, here's the 1 gigabyte VHD file I created for the 486. There's two of them actually, because I created the .img before I realized it could do VHD. But if you right-click on it, you have a mount option. Boom. Now I've mounted it, and check it out. Albion, Arena CD, CB Quest, which is Colonel's Bequest, Duke Nukem 3D. That actually can go away because that's the Doom installation. And Nerves of Steel because I'm a masochist apparently. But anyway, so you can actually copy files directly onto this hard drive. This is like what, FAT 16 or something like that. It's not even NTFS or FAT32. But Windows 11 still supports the old file system, so you can actually read and write to this file system like everything's normal. If I hit properties, oh, it's just FAT. That's all it is. It's a FAT file system. But it's just a 1 gigabyte, so I can dump whatever I want on here. You think the Windows 11 Xbox app does something similar for sandboxing? Yeah, probably. Very fat. Whereas if you look over here, it's going to be like NTFS, of course. So you get NTFS for that partition. But this one, this VHD, and then when you're done with it, you just simply right-click on the drive and hit eject. So this is one of those things that some people just don't realize exists because they don't ever use it, and I don't blame them for not knowing it. But you can also create these file systems within PCEM, but honestly, it's easier to do it in the disk management utility. You can mount that way. That's cool. Yep. But still need to be careful. You need to be careful because it's like, for example, with the Pentium 233 that I created, that particular partition, you can go in and delete the Windows folder by accident, and it's not going to argue with you. There's no permissions on FAT or FAT16 or FAT32. It's just, you're there, you can do whatever you want. NTFS will at least argue with you that it's a system, that they're system files, and try to keep you from doing something stupid. But it is a great way to transfer files. It means you don't have to burn stuff to CD-ROM. You don't have to use a thumb drive. You can just simply copy directly. You can also format it directly, too. You don't have to format it in Windows 98 installation or whatever. It takes forever to do it that way on large drives. So pretty quick if you just format it directly within Windows 10 or 11. Just be aware of what file system you use because it's going to want to default to NTFS. All right. It's very buried and is mostly targeted at people who use Hyper-V. Yeah, it's meant, yeah, exactly. It's meant for those. Oops, I accidentally typed format C:, yeah. Oh, you know what? I just typed CD Monkey 2 and then put the R after it. And I mixed up two things. There we go. Perfect. Microsoft would make it more prominent feature. Yeah, it really was meant for people who use virtual machines, Hyper-V, or I think even VMware supports it, and probably VirtualBox. I can't remember. I've seen it because it used to be VDI, and then they have a VHD. Delete Monkey 2 -R. There you go. Boink. There we go. Delete Monkey 2 -R. Okay, so I'm hoping that maybe Indy's Whip. Here it is. Gross Skulls. Got a pirate hat. Oh. Handmade by my good friend of mine from another island. I know who we need to go see. VDI is VirtualBox, you think? It might be VirtualBox, actually. Marie times 3. I'd like to buy these gross skulls. I just keep those here because they're cool. Or it might have been VMware. They're not for sale. It might be VMware on it. I really don't remember, but there's a couple of formats. And I'm, you know what? Now that I say that, I think Windows 10 and 11 will create. No, it doesn't do VDI as well. It just does VHD. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. VMware is VHD, I think. Windows 10 11 can directly mount one of those. Yeah. And it mounts VHS. They're great, too. They only support up to 6 hours if you put on an extended mode. It's very handy to use. Yeah, that was what we were just talking about, Bumfuzzle. Exactly what we were just talking about, yeah. So we need to go to Scab Island. He takes the longest roundabout way. The last time you tried to mount a VHS, I got kicked out of the video store. Bumfuzzled. Shame on you, man. Scab nearly sounds like something you'll not want to have. Yeah, pretty much. More Mystic hairs. I think Mystic comes over here and rubs on my microphone when I'm asleep. Leaves all his fur everywhere. Demunia? Demunia? 'Cause it's the mighty pirate way. How are you doing, Demunia? I wonder if Captain Dread's compass is broken or if he's just following dolphins around. That's a good point. But there's many good guides. Yeah, and PCEM. Yep. VMDK is VMware. I haven't used VMware in probably 5 or 6 years. I don't know what they're using anymore. Let's see. Yeah. I'd like to look around a bit. Sure thing. You're okay? You were ill? You were ill? I hope it wasn't serious. You're all good now, though, so that's good news. Just wanted to say hi before bed. It's gotta be so late where you are. Jeez. By the way, Demunia, I just noticed. I don't remember. I want to say you didn't have a founder's badge until recently. So congratulations. I found out how a way to cull founders that hadn't subbed in like years. And there were a handful of people that I went, oh wow, they were some of my first subs. They really deserve this because they've been subbing for ages. 2:30 a.m. Morton, I believe it. It's getting late where you are too. Hey, you know what? It's 8:40 here, p.m. Have you played the coin game? It's not technically retro, but it's definitely got a retro feel. Calisonic, I haven't heard of that one. It's 2040 there. But 2040 are here. Oh, gotcha. It's 2040 here. Yes, it's 2040 hours, also known as 2:40 a.m. Okay, so I'm thinking... we need these. Very nice stick. Well, now that I have it, I shall claim I have always had it. As far as I'm concerned, you always had it. And I'm still banging on stream on and justified theme song while playing Borderlands 2. It's like an island in the early 90s, and you run around to arcades and play games in them. It's an indie game. Interesting. So the coin game, where can you get it? Is it like on Steam? VirtualBox, Proxmox, and Hyper-V, there is really no reason to use VMware anymore unless you're enterprise. Let's see. The coin game. All right. Oh, Steam Mystery Fest is on. I missed the beginning of that. Needles, if you're here, go check out Steam Mystic Fest. Oh, this looks interesting. Mystic Fest. It's a daily event for me. Interesting. A collection of ticket redemption arcades with realistic physics, a carnival, goofy robots, open world design, a global ranking system, and silly prizes featuring 40-plus modern-inspired arcade machines and a pawn shop to keep money in your pocket. The coin game is made by a solo developer. Han Solo developer? Why did that not... where'd you go? There you go. Let's see. I figured out why VirtualBox is so slow. It's Hyper-V. If you want to use WSL, which needs Hyper-V, it makes VirtualBox slow. Wait, how? What? If you want to use WSL, Windows... My name is Han. Solo developing has ruined my life. I'm 31 games old! Hans Olo. Good guy. I don't understand what you were saying there, Bumfuzzle, about Hyper-V. That Paul McCartney looks oddly a little like me. Okay. Anyway. Play. Play indeed, Grasshopper. Let's see. If you have Hyper-V installed, VirtualBox essentially hypervisor on top of a hypervisor. Oh, I get you. If you enable Hyper-V, then it makes VirtualBox really slow. If you disable it to properly use VirtualBox, gotcha. So I need... Get your hands away from there. I need to get him out of there somehow. I don't want to mess too much with my laptop. Yeah, see, I'm not going to mess with it too much either. One of the reasons I like PCEM, the key, most important reason why I like PCEM right now over VirtualBox or VMware is that it doesn't install a bunch of software. It is one of the great benefits is that you just simply put the folder on your hard drive, you double-click PCEM, and you get to work. Granted, you need to grab some... well, I'm going to say it like this. You need to dump some firmware from the hardware you're going to be using. Thankfully, I do at least have the video card's firmware because I legitimately have the video card. But, yeah. You don't miss when WSL much. Just use Linux and VirtualBox, it's fine, yeah. So let's see. Can I just like cut this guy's peg leg off? This is so wrong. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Oh my god, that's so wrong. And he just let it fall. Oh, that is so wrong. I was hoping to collect the peg leg and use it best with the whole game, yeah. This special cut moment. PCEM over 86 box. I'll use PCEM, seeing how good it works. Yeah, it's done well for me. I definitely encourage you to give it a try. I haven't tried 86 box, so I can't make a comparison myself, but definitely feel like, especially the 486, 386 machines seem to be very, very stable, and they do not seem to have any problems audio-wise. I forgot this. You were using 86 box because they were fixing some bugs. You need to get the turbo debugger working, but it still won't work. Uh-oh. So I'm really confused now. Why did I cut this guy's leg off? Wouldn't be wise. There's not much left. There's not much left to polish. Oh wow. Oh man, I can't believe I cut the guy's leg off. With WSL, I could finally compile my own FFmpeg build. Was just failing to use Windows itself. Oh my god. Someone get a doctor! they popped up like, oh. So, what does that mean? I don't understand. I've got a saw and everything looks like a tree now, I guess. So what does this mean? That is how we do it. Too high. Pick up nails. Pick up hammer. So that's how we got the guy out of there. Okay. Use chair. I don't have time to sit. I want to get these peg legs, I think. I'm not sure if I should or not. You had to cut it. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's so twisted. I didn't expect that to actually be what happened. I'm like, let's try this. This looks viable. Deliciously delectable delectables. That is exactly what Mystic thinks. It says out on a house call. I can't. He's lacquered it onto the wall. Oh my god. That doesn't seem to work. It's too high. The peg leg menace, yes. Grab anything that isn't nailed down, including the nails. Because that's what I did. See, we got nails. I nailed it. Nothing like a pocket full of nails to keep you on your toes. And I know what to do with the nails, too, by the way. We're going to have fun with that. But I feel like I need to pull this over here, get up on the chair, and get a peg leg. That's kind of what I don't understand. Can we pick up the chair? I may be a lazy guy, but carrying around my own place to sit is too much. I don't have time to sit. Maybe I don't need to. It's actually an Easter egg. If you do something wrong with the peg leg, he'll have a new for cutting forgot how. Guybrush, public menace. Rev, you are not wrong. Oh, oops, didn't mean to click on that. Wait a minute. That'll work, thanks. We got him his monocle back. Poor Wally. Not anymore, he's got his monocle now. Maybe he'll talk to me and help me out. Hi, Wally. Oh, hello, Mr. Brush. Would you mind if I just looked around? Oh no, be my guest. So, I guess not. Maybe I need him when I go to get the rest of the map. Oh wait, what's this? Pretty nice map, eh? Of course it is. I made it. His monocle. Yeah, it's not really his monocle. It's the lens for the lighthouse model, but, you know, it works. He says it's good enough. Let's see, what do we have here? Nothing else? All right, whatever. Let's get out. We'll go check on this guy. I think he's got his leg back. Yep, he's got another leg. All right. So I guess I can keep cutting that leg off, which really saying that out loud just sounds terrible. It's a peg leg, folks. It's a peg leg. Come on. Hang with me here. New leg, nice. Yeah, he's back asleep now. It's all good. They're not freaking out. Have to be careful. When you cut those off, you don't get blood. Instead, it's just, you know, sap. Dread ship. All right, let's go to Dread ship. Where do you want to go? It's Booty Island I need to go to because Stan's used coffins are here. Because I know what I need to do to Stan. Well, well, well. I knew you'd come back. My customers always do. Eventually. Could you show me that coffin again? What an excellent idea. Good solid construction on this baby. It keeps out the worms while your body firms. Could you get in and show me how big it is again? Okie dokie. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life. If you're thinking about one of these cheaper models, first ask yourself, isn't my loved one worth the best? Can I show you anything else? You know what? I missed my opportunity because I was too busy reading it. Holy crap. Okie dokie. Okay, so he's going to chat. Close coffin. How can you spend your death in anything smaller? I hear you knocking up there. That's a solid oak you're hearing. Yeah, sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Could you see if the clasp is closed on this thing? I seem to be stuck. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Yoo-hoo. Help? Okay, a joke's a joke now. Get me out of here. Open this coffin right now. He's not exactly happy. The layaway I can't. Let's see. Back then is really impressive when you didn't die from an infection due to losing a body part. Good point. Like you do before you stand, you really hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head, huh? Yeah. First Wally, now Stan. I mean, you know, Guybrush is a real jerk, isn't he? All right, what is this key for? Oh, the crypt. Oh, the crypt. Let me out. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. All right, so really the whole purpose of that was to get the key. And now we've got to go back to, I think, Scab Island, because that's where the graveyard is. Yeah, that's where crypts and things usually end up. Always been, always will be. Okay, walk to the path. The graveyard. Facilities be damned, I need a bathroom. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you done? Ooh. Aha. This says crypt. This says crypt key. This says tomb. That says tomb. That says tomb. So I'm going to assume the key goes to that. Probably not. I'm just overthinking it. Use key. Use crypt key in crypt. It worked. Uh-oh. Yeah, Monkey Island 2 also has two difficulties, yeah. Things got creepy. Give me just a quick moment here. I'm going to tell the kiddo good night, and then we'll be right back. Just going to mute it. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, so we have coffins. It's inscribed with a quote. Happiness is a warm manatee. Okay, that's weird. I'm not opening up one of these without a good reason. We have a hat redeem. Oh, pirate hat. A pirate headwear. This is the closest to a pirate that I have. For a minute there, Goonie Kid, I thought you said ghoul pops. Let's give you an idea. Make coffin-shaped toilet seats with a zombie hand reaching out to flush. Oh, Digi, that's hilarious. If you do that, I need to see pictures. You just noticed that t-shirt is awesome. Are you talking about my t-shirt? Dawsember? Also have, from this Dawsember, a Dawsember desk mat. Really was very nice, actually. I liked the Dawsember desk mat. Look, it worked out very nice. Work was being done. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Kiss me. I've got scurvy. Arg! Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. I don't know what the ember part means, but I like the DOS stuff. It's December. So basically, it's a month celebration where all we did was play DOS games. And for this December, we played... Hopefully it doesn't fall over. There we go. Don't fall. So for my December, the games I played was the Star Trek Judgment Rights, because last December... Ooh, it's a little dusty. Look at that. I need to dust more often. Good God. Last December, we did Star Trek 25th Anniversary, so I played the sequel to it, which is Judgment Rights. And what was the other game I played? Echo, do you remember? I'm trying to remember now what it was. So, anyway, it's created by Artyom Havoc, the concept of it. I'm trying to remember what games I played in December. Now that I sit here and think about it, I remember... Yes, you rang. What are you, Lurk? Lurch. You're lurking, Lurch. Whatever you are. Artyom Havoc, who, by the way, is currently doing the Save and Raid this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Super nice guy, absolutely amazing knowledge and collection of various hardware and software and games and whatnot. But he's the purveyor of December and Save and Raid right now. So give him a follow. Echo in standby mode. Hey, you know what? It's 3 o'clock in the morning there. I don't blame him for being on standby mode. Mouthwash? We don't need no stinking mouthwash. A very super nice man. Yeah, he really is. In fact, Artyom was very kind when we were playing X-Files. The X-Files game from 1998, actually. In the middle of the first stream, he sends me a message. The first stream of the game. He sends me a message to say, hey, you wouldn't believe what I found. He says, it's $5. Do you want it? And I said, sure. He found this in like a thrift shop. And it's in great shape. So it's the Prima official strategy guide for the X-Files game, which we were playing. So anyway, he bought this, sent it to me. Not $5, $4. As is. And this is a very nice one, too, because it has all kinds of cool full-color pictures. Oh, yeah. It's great, Needles. I loved this game, although the puzzles are trolly. But it was just such a cool one. But yep, X-Files game. So it was perfect addition to go with it. All right, so I'm not sure what to do in here. I don't know what we're looking for. 3 days, 2 nights at fabulous Hook Island. There's Kitty Cat. Okay, so I've opened this. Now, does this key open all these tombs? Is this not the crypt I need to be in? There's no keyhole. The door's been sealed shut. Okay, I just got lucky then, I guess. So I'm going to guess that this one back here is also the same way. There's no keyhole. It's sealed shut. Yep. And yay, commercials. That's right. When it comes up to commercials, I'm just going to let it roll through. Ad impending. Yes, I'm melting. I don't think I should use it indoors. I don't think what are you going to do, wake the dead? No ink. Oh, I never tried that. I don't think I should hammer that. Well, why not? Star Trek Judgment Rise Full Throttle in Monkey Island. Yes, that's right. You loved the X-Files show, not a fan of the game. Phalanges, I really enjoyed the game, but not so much from the puzzle perspective. I thought the puzzles were it's really trolly. Like, some of those puzzles would just absolutely break your brain. Too many pixel hunts and things like that. However, it was fun. Like, it was a really fun game from the production quality side. Like, I really enjoyed the story and the FMV sequences. They were some of the highest quality FMV sequences I've ever seen in a game out of the 90s. Outside of that, I kind of agree with you. Puzzle-wise, it wasn't all that fantastic. There were some moments, though. It had a couple of puzzles that were enjoyable. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing down here. Mr. Willie Gorilla. Arrested for grinding his organ in public. Wait. Is that what that said? Mr. Willie Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public. Boy, that joke. Esports degree from Miami? From Miami University? What?
Holy crap!
That's it, yes. This is one of my favorite this is one of my favorite clips.
That was an
This was from the X-Files game. I legitimately had no idea what was about to happen. Oops.
Yep, that was an explanation. Holy crap!
Now you understand where that came from. Guess I'm gonna have to reload. Literally had no idea. I did not know there was a timer. Like, I had no idea that was what was coming up, and just bam, it just exploded. I went, wait a minute, what just happened? Yeah, any pixel hunt drives you wacky. Yeah. Hey, Ari, how you doing? Do you remember why we are here in the crypt in the first place? I don't. That's the problem, Magna. Was it something that I had? Wait a minute. Where did I get the banana? What? This was... Oh, wait. It doesn't seem to open. Use. I don't know how to play. This reminds me of a story about a farm girl and... Oh, never mind. Don't usually catch the stream. Yeah, you don't normally, but it's morning for you, so, you know. Welcome in! Hello, Allstate. I don't remember why I'm down here. That's the problem. Was there... Now I'm questioning, like, was it something that was said earlier on and I just don't remember because it was 3 weeks ago? Sneaky look while working. Well, you know, you own the business, right, Ari? So that was in reference to the house exploding. Yes! That was in reference to the house exploding. Sound reading? Oh! First 10 seconds of that. Let's see. Ads are over. Rejoice. Yeah. Let's see. This is becoming so much rig. All right, so Suki's got one. Now, first 10 seconds of this.
Cat. I'm a kitty cat.
Oh my god.
I'm a kitty cat.
I do this all the time for the kiddo, and I don't think anybody here really knows what that is. I'm a kitty cat. A dance, 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 and a dance, dance, dance. All right. Inca, it is. Yep. There we go. You have no idea, and I'm meow, 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 and I'm meow, meow, meow. I don't care how deliciously delectable they are. I'm not buying them. The cook, one of the people with a map piece. Wait, that's right. Happiness is a warm manatee. What is this? Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Violets are blue, roses are red. Yes, that is where the kitty cat theme came from. Exactly. So I don't remember now. Oh, wait. Now I think I got it. It's in this book. Big whoop. Unclaimed bonanza or myth. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook. Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, the first mate. And Captain Marley. They buried their treasure along with plenty of booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steamin' Weenie hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its first gross mishandling of the gangrene and honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog, but brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time. All right. So we've got somebody buried here that's part of it. I don't understand. Push. I can't move it. Pull. I don't know which one I'm looking for or if this is anything to do with it. Obviously, there's something here that I can do. I just haven't figured out what it is. Mr. Rogers left his neighborhood. Yeah, exactly. I know where Mr. Rogers' house is. Yeah, I can't actually bring it up. A few small hints. Disable low latency did the trick. Better buffer, longer delay, only 6 seconds. Oh, low latency, yes. I usually disable low latency on channels because of that. Cut my island into pieces. This is my last resort. Ha! Good one, Epic. Oh, feet! Talk about your slipshod internments. Wait. I have an idea. No? Might bring them down. The fight raged on for many centuries. Many lives were claimed, but eventually the champions stood. The rest saw their better. Mr. Rogers in a blood-stained sweater. God, that's terrible. LucasArts had a unique way of putting small hint in their games. Yeah. Their puzzles, I mean, they had some trolley puzzles too and stuff, but they were usually a lot better designed. Today it's hints too much. Uh-oh. I bring them all down. Oh, you're talking about current games. Yeah, they tend to be a little... sorry for speaking, a little like Yoda. There is no do. Let's see. I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Use fishing pole? I mean, this is terrible. Saw on feet. Yeah. I don't think I should cut that. Please don't. That's the only other thing in here that I can mess with is the feet. The feet and the coffins, and that's it. There's 5 coffins and then feet and nothing else. I can only leave the room. More saving here. I can save it. We can save. We got this. I really don't know, though, what we're supposed to do. I have so many inventory items, I'm not even sure what it is that I need to use, if there's something I'm supposed to use. Morton, oh my god, you're making me wonder, am I doing something wrong? Am I missing something really obvious? What's going on? I don't think I should hammer that. Again, I have an idea, but the last one didn't work. Sometimes FFZ, yes, I know, and it's very aggravating because I have a problem. I've had a problem for the longest time with my additional emotes not working. Like, that wouldn't show up and things like that. But now it's working. I went through and fixed it again. I'm not even sure how I fixed it. Since you're looking for the map piece, so you may have to find the man who had it. Question is, how are you going to ask a dead man about it? Ooh, where is the voodoo mistress? She's here on the island. I haven't talked to her in a little while. Let's see what she has to say. Wake up the sleepyheads. That's right! Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know what we need to do. Thank you. To the swamp. I think it's funny it makes you row. You can only row to her hut. With necromancy. I'm just kidding. I know that's necromancy. I'm not a complete idiot. Boom, boom, boom. I can't do Caribbean accent, so you'll have to bear with me. Back again, Mr. Fleetwood. About that jar I was looking at. I can't make you any of that potion without some ash from the subject's remains. Okay, so I need ash from the subject's remains. About that voodoo doll. I can't make you any of that. I can't do that. I still have the touch. That's enough voodoo for me. So be it. So where am I getting the ash? Just speak like a Jamaican. I can't even do that. Let's see. I guess I'll have to set a corpse on fire? Is that what they're asking for? Haitian, yeah. In her case, it's more likely Haitian. That's the voodoo. Between the Haitians and the Louisianan. All right, so let's go back to the crypt. see if maybe now that triggered something. There is about 2 ways or 2 puzzles to work on from here, nearly sure. Necromancy. Fixed. Arg. So I don't understand what it is that I'm looking for. Voodoo shopping list. Something of the thread. Something of the head. Yeah, we already did this. Something of the body. Something of the dead. That's a lot of stuff. I got way too much stuff. And I got 115 pieces of 8. It's empty. Beware of parrot. I think I stole that. Doesn't seem to work. Soiled a king's image? Sacrilege. Always wanted one of these. Try to open all of them. One of them must be the one you're looking for. I did, actually. I tried opening all of them, and he says the same thing for all of them. He says, I'm not opening one of these without good reason, so I'll open that one. Try to open this one. I'm not opening one of these without a good reason. And I think the feet are an important aspect of this, but I don't really know in which way. And he doesn't give a different message. Shouldn't surprise you if you forgot at least one puzzle. Trust me, I isn't a problem. Open feet. Doesn't seem to open. 70 pieces of 8. Oh boy. All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm stuck at this point. And I've been going now, well, not stream-wise, but I've been going since about 7 o'clock this morning. And it's about time for me to end, as much as I don't want to, but I need some sleep. And I think this is as good a place as any to pause for now. You're super bummed that it didn't let you tickle a feet. I know, I wanted to too. I wanted to take the quill, the feather quill, and tickle his feet. But we will be back next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to see if we can finish this game then, because I've already picked out what I'm going to play after Monkey Island 2. I'm not going to say the name of the game, because every time I do that, somebody else plays it, and I end up going, I'm not going to play it right now. However, I will say it's a Sierra game, so there's that. Monkey Island 3? Not yet. We'll play Curse of Monkey Island in the near future, but I've got a few things I want to do. Hint, I'll not try. Time to end here. 4:21, sadly, if most end. Yes, sadly, if you must end. So we've got that. I will go blink. And then we'll just exit on out. Oh, wait, I'm not in DOSBox. What am I thinking? I could just shut it down.